With Phil stumbling drunkenly out of his bed, preparing in his head all the things he's wanting to be said. 90 minutes are filled to fill, with so much time to kill. He promised chill, but all he does instead is beg and shill. His dreams online and straight away begins to whine, but all is fine as long as Shad's benign and doesn't step out of line. His content's immature for all to endure like fresh manure, but I feel sure he ran straight to feeling so insecure. The money he earned from yesterday was withdrawn and long gone, as Phil's spending impulse is always set to stay on. If supports are also slow, his taste are low and fails to grow, you never know, the show may turn into an easy bingo. Once kicked off across the board with charge to what because his code can be ignored, just how much DSP makes us feel so bored. To help us fight or sleep and try to keep alert to watch a creep who play bingo, but Phil will bitch on why his sheep are also cheap. While DSP is chasing green, we're seeing green across the screen as Phil's routine predictability rivals are slow machine. He's snorting, burping, leaning, ban. It matters not if battery fun, his child can't see if powers making feel less of a man. Takes a drink and starts his like before launching into a big pretending there for bills when truth is there to buy a wrestling JPEG. Talks about his shitty life of college cat and fatty life and all his strife of forgetting that it's done well and they were rife. With drama he will react but isn't act as a fact as he rehearsed to be exact in how he felt he was attacked. Season's nearly over and a win is in sight, with what to white despite Phil to light that tips were not white. We'll say alright it is okay and now it's time for Phil to play, but first he'll say that tips will help from being off the other day. And with those words we win again, it's never if but always when the game is won. Thanks to that we made it to the very end. Hey guys, King Jad here, and yeah, thank you very much. I can see on the screen here, this is my channel page. We hit 2,000 subscribers. 2k. That is fucking mental to me that I actually fucking have 2k subscribers. It's like, I do fuck all. I do bingo about DSP and I rant about him sometimes. It's fucking mental. So, special thing for tonight. Special thing tonight only. Well, for now anyway. If we get a full house in bingo, all 25 squares ticked off the board, someone in chat will win £50. I've also got a wee retro throwback. Yeah, I've got a wee different screen, you know, just for the bingo tonight, you know. But I'm just kind of a wee bit of a throwback to the old style, just to kind of celebrate. You know, we've come a long way. We've come a long way for the bingo stuff. You know what I mean? So yeah, Phil will be over here on the right hand side, of course, when he's live, and the left hand side will be the bingo card when we're good and ready. So let's talk about the bingo card. Let's pick our bingo card. Look, I've got a good feeling about tonight. I have an extremely good fucking feeling about tonight. Because we hit 2k subs. The revelation that Phil spent $1,000 in the Royal Champions over the course of the weekend. It's just one of those things where it's like you're still amazed that he can spend that much still in the Royal Champions. I can understand back in the day. You know, back before when he was like getting silly touch money as well. But these days when times are tight for him and he's got to fucking tighten, you got to tighten the spending, you'd think, you know, but no. $1,000 invested in a fucking mobile game over the course of the weekend. It's not even an investment, it's wasted. Why am I saying he's investing it in a fucking mobile game? He's wasting it in a fucking mobile game. But yeah, I have a good fucking feeling about tonight. I've got a feeling tonight could be a fucking great night. Someone in my chat could be 50 quid richer if we get 25 out of 25 on the bingo square. Let's shuffle the hell out of this and then we'll spin it and we will pick our bingo card word to help determine what we're going to use. So when we're good and ready, 3, 2, 1, go. Bells! Oh, that's perfect. That's perfect. I have a good feeling he's going to mention bills tonight. Oh, that's a beautiful one. Good old fucking bills. That is the word we will use to search for a bingo card for tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Let's just search bills. I need a number between 1 and 223. The first number I see in chat is the number I'll use to pick the bingo card. Go. Cyborg in there immediately with 42. Unlucky to Gregory Lakes. Profit. Profit. No, Profit, you're wrong. Profit, that's not a real profit. The real profit would have said 69, although to be fair, I did end it in 69. It said 435, sorry, 453689069. Well, it's a real profit after all, it ended in fucking 69. But no, Cyborg was the first number I saw in chat, 42. Yay. Profit always enjoys ending it with a 69 giggity, but there we go. 42 is a card we're going to use, a 40-second card that has bills in it. Mind your eyes for a second. Here is the 40-second card for us here. So, the left-hand side card. Wait, is it the left-hand side card? 2 seconds, I need to make sure of this. Hang on, I just want to make sure I'm picking the right fucking card. It's this one left-hand side, okay, I was right, it's the left-hand side card after all, yeah. Okay, this is the bingo card for tonight, guys. It's going to win somebody in chat 50 quid. Positive, dumb close-up, nobody/no one, reality, and wrong. The voice crack, him saying Twitter would be great. The chair creak, and it is what it is. A reminder that last night we were denied a full house bingo because Phil would not say it is what it is. So hopefully he'll say it tonight. Hopefully it won't be 2 times in a row it comes back to haunt us. So then we've got react, likes, snort, him being toxic and him talking about food. Then him saying voted, here's the thing, him messing with his phone, years ago story, and that annoying T sound he makes. Like Twitter, or whatever, excited, and all that shit. And finally, him saying bills, him standing up randomly, him talking about his family, him having a good old lip smack, and him saying friend. So that is a bingo card that we have got for tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully it will be a very fruitful one for us indeed. The Dark Angel Storm says, I sent out a daily beggar warning to help people save their money from the Pig Roach DSP. His WWE Champions addiction is getting worse. Like, here's the thing. His enablers, the people that actually give Phil hundreds of dollars, knowing what he does with it, are the true detractors. Phil has a genuine sickness when he's actually fucking spending so much money in a mobile game while he's fucking struggling to pay his bills. The man went bankrupt. Hang on. Shut the fuck up, Phil, your shitey music. The man went bankrupt partially because of WWE Champions, for fuck's sake. You know, think of that money he could have had available to him to not fucking have to go bankrupt if he had not spent it in that stupid game. Anyway, I'm going to save this bingo card. I don't want to lose it. You know I'm like sometimes with the bingo cards, I sometimes forget. The excitement gets to me and I just forget to fucking do what I'm meant to be doing. So let me just take my time, save this, there we go, I like that. Good old snipping tool on the Windows computers. Good stuff, so I just save it, and save it. There we go. We have our bingo card good and saved for fucking tonight. Here we fucking go. Yeah, we're just waiting for Phil to essentially go through his nonsense, you know, pre-stream. And, yeah. He'll be going live quite soon, I think. Has he dropped more members? Or did he gain a couple? I don't know if he's lost more members or not. 439, I think he actually gained 1 since yesterday. Because the start of the evening stream, I think he dropped down to 438. And he was a wee bit annoyed about that. So I think he gained 1 since then. And somebody made an excellent point yesterday. There was a member that got leaned, which would have resulted in one of his members going down. Last night is 442, was he? Hang on a second, hang on. We can verify this right now. We go to the last Ass Master fishing. 438. There you go. 438 is the number he had when he was playing Bassmaster. So he's gained 1 since then. What was I going to say? But as I'm saying, somebody pointed out that somebody got leaned by Phil. He was a member as well. So when Phil leans a member, I think he loses that member. So in hindsight, it's one of those things where if a detractor is gifted a membership in Phil's channel and he leans them, he loses that member, I think. I think that's how it works. I'm not entirely sure. I mean, obviously, I was still getting fucking money for it because it was gifted to him in the first place by someone else or whatever, you know, so he's still going to get paid for it. But I think he would lose the number, that member on the metrics or something. I'm not entirely sure. Mind you, isn't it delayed by like a month? I don't even know. Somebody pointed out anyway that a member got leaned. So that's all I know. So, yeah, Phil is busy setting stuff up, and I think I'm just going to set stuff up myself and let you guys enjoy some good old Meerkat music. I'll tell you, I've got a good fucking feeling about bingo tonight, lads. What can I say? Yeah, we've still got a snort counter at the very top of the screen as well, in case you're wondering. The snort counter is up there, right at the very top. Wee bit small, but it is what it is. It's not the size that matters, it's what you do with it that counts. Prophet told me that. I think that's true. Anyway, we are all ready, we're good to go. Now just change the colour so it's not all too dark, the green. There we fucking go, the bingo card is ready. I'll just change the size of it a wee bit, you know, but fuck it. You guys enjoy the music.
Why you big, 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 big. All I see you do is big, 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 big. Little picky, why you?
My life today is the best I've ever had. And I mean that. Like, every day I feel like is the best day of my life.
Your life is nothing.
I love my life. I have so much fun every single day.
You're bagging.
I love my life. I have so much fun. Everyone hates me. I have an emptiness in my life. Oh man, there's something huge missing from my life. I need a large group of friends. All I do is sit around drinking gin all day. Ladies and gentlemen, I play mobile games. Yes, I spend money on mobile games. I love my life. I have so much fun every single day.
You're bagging.
I love my life. I have so much fun. Everyone hates me. I love my life. I have so much fun every single day.
You're bagging.
I love my life. I have so much fun. Everyone hates me.
You're still bagging for $10 donations and $20 donations to pay your electric bill, to pay your fucking rent, alright? I get it. I'd hate me too. See you, Phil. Have a good one.
It's been a rough year. Why does Phil always have to mention that there's a tips goal on the stream? And why does he have to mention if it's a slow day for contributions? And why does he have to bring that up? Big ups to your dad. And a very slow day for support. Please tip me. I need tips tonight. I jump on stream. Obviously, I need tips. Pay my taxes. Pay my back taxes. Pay my utilities. Pay my mortgage. Pay my internet bill. Pay my utilities. Very slow day for support. Been 47 minutes. And only the third tip of the day. I really appreciate that. I need that way more. Pay my taxes. Pay my back taxes. Pay my utilities. Pay my mortgage. Pay my internet bill. Pay my utilities. I'm a positive guy. I focus on positivity. I tell you guys every day on my stream, I'm not a person who revels in hurting others to get over. I will put out positive, fun gameplay content for you guys, and I will continue to be successful that way. And if I fail, I fail, but at least at the end of the day, I can say, hey, it was a slow day. It's been a very slow day for support. Please tip me. I need tips tonight. I jump on stream. Obviously, I need tips. Pay my taxes. Pay my back taxes. Pay my utilities. Pay my mortgage. Pay my internet bill. Pay my utilities. Very slow day for support. Been 47 minutes. And only the third tip of the day. I really appreciate that. I need that way more. Pay my taxes. Pay my back taxes. Pay my utilities. Pay my mortgage. Pay my internet bill. Pay my utilities. Please tip me. I need tips tonight. I need to pay bills over the weekend. I appreciate those who contribute in any way. But please, if you can tip me, do that rather than these super chats and membership. I need that way more. Okay. Now it is time. It's a segment that everyone looks forward to. One of the highest rated segments of all time that I've ever done. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is time. Phil's day off.
What's up, Piggy? Let's get it started.
Big up Skier Cat.
It's my day off. Might leave the camera on and jerk off. It's my day off. Spend money on posing damn shit. It's my day off. Might go out with my bitch wife cat. Give me money today. Give me money today.
This is where my fucking money goes to every month. Garbage dump, grocery shopping, pay my taxes, pet store, pay my bills, blowing his money on mobile games, blowing his money on this and that. I'm spending all this money buying DoorDash for my business. I need to put disgusting food in the mouths of my family members. Obviously, I need tips. Yes, I spend money on mobile games. Okay? These are my life priorities. Pay my taxes.
It's my day off. Might leave the camera on and jerk off. It's my day off. Spend money on posing damn shit. It's my day off. Might go out with my bitch wife cat. Give me money today.
Obviously, I need tips.
Give me money today.
This is where my fucking money goes to every month.
Shout out to the trolls.
For those who contributed, thank you. It would be great if we get a few more tips. To make up earlier today, we did not hit the hat goal either. It's been a very slow day. It would be great if we could pick it up a little bit with maybe some contributions tonight with tips. If you can, just saying. You know, I know some people are super chatting or whatever. That helps long term, but right now I really can help. Tomorrow's my day off. The tips I'll have for my day off, you see?
Give me money today.
Act like that, those toxic assholes don't give a shit about anyone else but themselves. They're selfish idiots who just want to get a laugh on someone else's behalf and don't care about the repercussions of their own actions. They think they're protected because they're all anonymous on the internet, right? So here I am with an actual business being destroyed by that toxic behavior.
Big up Skier Cat.
Me. That's what this is all about and what it's always been. Me. I care about nothing in life. Me. Money. Yeah. Human pieces of shit. Kill yourself. Me. Yeah. I don't care about anyone telling me that I need to improve or change. My nigga, I have your IP, I have your name, and I have your address. I have all your fucking personal information. I will come find you in real life.
I'm gonna find out who the fuck you are. Let this be noticed live on the internet. You're fucked and you are done. I'm coming for you.
Me. That's what this is all about and what it's always been. Me. I care about nothing in life. Me. Human pieces of shit. Kill yourself. Me. I don't care about anyone telling me that I need to improve or change. Me. That's what this is all about and what it's always been. Me. I care about nothing in life. Me. Human pieces of shit. Kill yourself. Me. I don't care about anyone telling me that I need to improve or change. But let me tell you something. When your life is all positive instead of negative, it's a much better situation. And I can tell you that from personal experience. Look at my life now. I have a beautiful wife. I have a beautiful life with a family, right? Everything here is so much better than what I had before. Why? Because I'm a positive person. That's why. I never would have gotten to where I am today if I just sat there constantly being negative, being angry, being upset, being jealous, crapping on stuff, shitting on stuff, hating me. It's such a way, it's not a way to live. But these idiots actually do this and don't know that. I really have to think and have to hope. These people just don't know better. I understand that people right now are so hyped for the gifted memberships, and I'm very grateful for that. I mean, thank you. But I hope that doesn't mean that people are going to forego tipping, because that would put me in a bad situation. And in particular, and I don't know why you guys, okay, why are you laughing? Grocery shopping, tips. Meal with my wife, tips. Coming up, my day off on Tuesday, tips. Nintendo Online, tips. Bills and stuff, tips. Tips are the liquidity of my business. Why are you laughing? oh, so hilarious that this guy has stuff financially tight. Huh? I literally can't afford stuff on Tuesday on my day off, and you're gonna laugh? Oh, it's funny. When you can't go and do something with your family on your day off, your one day off for the week when you're working full-time 6 days a week, that's funny, right? No, it's not fucking funny. Now shut up. Grocery shopping, tips. Meal with my wife, tips. Coming up, my day off on Tuesday, tips. Nintendo Online, tips. Bills and stuff, tips. Tips are the liquidity of my business. Grocery shopping, tips. Meal with my wife, tips. Coming up, my day off on Tuesday, tips. Nintendo Online, tips. Bills and stuff, tips. Tips are the liquidity of my business. Huh? Huh? Huh?
This one's for all my baby girls. This one's for all my baby girls.
And it starts to click, you know, if someone just keeps saying sorry when they do something, they're not really apologizing, right? If apologizing isn't just words, it's I will not do this thing again because I feel bad about it. If you keep doing the thing, it's not actually an apology.
You have no respect for people that are alive, for fucking people that are dead. You don't give a shit about anybody but yourself. You have no respect.
Apologizing isn't just words.
You have no respect. Do you value money more than our friendship?
But that's the way of them saying, we want nothing to do with Phil at all moving forward. Let's make up a bunch of shit or twist a bunch of shit to make him sound bad because everyone hates him now anyway on the internet. So let's make him look like the villain so everyone will believe it and we'll just be washing our hands of the whole situation and we never have to deal with him ever again. And you know what? Look what's happened. Literally, no one bugs them anymore. Nothing. It's all, they're completely washed. The cans are clean.
You have no respect for people that are alive, for fucking people that are dead. You don't give a shit about anybody but yourself. You have no respect.
Apologizing isn't just words. It's I will not do this thing again.
You have no respect.
Because I feel bad about it.
He watches too much WWE. John starts getting text messages at 6 o'clock in the morning. That means it's like 2 o'clock in the morning there. So now, when you start reading them, you start looking at it, and it doesn't make any sense why he's even texting. And it's not even coherent. So you start wondering if the guy was, like, if he's been drinking and texting.
It complements the flavor perfectly. And it's so weird because it's nothing like any other cuisine. It really isn't. I can't even tell you another cuisine that tastes like that, but it's so good. And what I like about Mediterranean food is usually when you get it, you get such a good variety of stuff. Like I got, it came with hummus and pitas. You dip the pitas in the hummus, and that was delicious. Robust. Insanely flavorful chicken. It's not dry. It's freaking robust. Give me this dipping sauce, garlic infused dipping sauce. Robust. I will tell you guys is thus. Robust. Robust. They came with their rice, which is the seasoned rice. That just tastes, again, it tastes kind of different from other cultures' rices. It has peas and carrots, but it's also got this unique seasoning in it that's really good. And then also a side salad, which was like lettuce, tomato, onion, robust, insanely flavorful chicken. It's not dry. It's freaking robust. Give me this dipping sauce, garlic infused dipping sauce. Robust. I will tell you guys is thus. Robust. 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 We went and got dinner. Now, this was a double-edged sword. that. You had an opportunity to be, but you blew it all. And I said, well, oh well. I'm proud of that. I guess I'm proud to be a loser.
This one's for all my baby girls.
I'll be the guy on level 1.
Okay, we're going live, guys. Phil is starting the stream now, starting the podcast right fucking now. Big quick shout out to Deadhead Comics and Ripper Red, both subscribe to the channel to increase me going over. So I'm well over 2k now. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you for 2,000 subscribers once again. If we get a full house today, £50 prize. I'm doubling the prize for a full house. Fingers crossed we get a full house so I can give you guys something back. I'd love to be able to give something back to tonight. Fingers crossed. Let me know in chat if Phil says anything. Here we go. Good fucking luck.
Good morning. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the Level 1 podcast. I'm Darkside Phil, sounding a lot better today than I did yesterday, thankfully. And welcome to the show. Today is Pink Day, because I look like a lobster. Hold on one second. Today is Monday, the 19th of September, 2022. How is everyone today? I hope you're doing well. And I welcome you here to the show. Today is effectively for me, okay, the start of the autumn or the fall. Here you go, Jasper. Want to go in?
Quick question. He said he was as pink as a lobster. Lobster's technically food. I know it's a creature. I know it's a living animal. But lobster is also technically food. Should it count? Should it not count? It's a borderline food reference. I'll let you guys decide. Is lobster, him comparing himself to a lobster in terms of the colour, is that a food reference or not? Lobsters don't change colour until you cook them, apparently. Well, in that case, nah. If that's the case, if they're only kind of pink when you fucking cook them, however, I've never had lobster. Alright, we're not going to count it, but we are going to count lip smack. He had a lip smack, so we're counting that. So we're not counting food talk yet. Okay.
In the closet. Open the door, he went. Like that.
Hold on, is he talking about Jasper here?
Okay. The start of the autumn or the fall. Here you go, Jasper. Want to go in the closet?
That's family talk. He mentioned his fucking family, Jasper's family. That's family talk.
Closet. Open the door, he went. Like that, like he's shocked there's something in there. Anyway, yes, today is officially the start of autumn for me. Why? Even though our autumn doesn't start for another like 2 or 3 days here in the Pacific Northwest of the United States, I took my air conditioner out of the window last night. I had enough because it has been very stuffy in here recently. And even yesterday you heard my voice sounded terrible. And I was like, I guarantee you it's probably has something to do with the air quality, you know. When I'm stuck in this stuffy room all day long with all these electronics that generate a ton of dust and everything, it likely is not too good for me. And after having the air conditioner blasting for months and months on end here because I just needed it, I feel like it's finally cooled down enough here in Washington State where I don't need it every day. For example, today it's going to be a high of 75. Even in the afternoon with the sun beating on the wall, it's only going to be 75 degrees outside. Now, that means it's about 80 to 85 in here. But if I have the window all the way open like I have right now and I have my fan on maximum blast, it might not be a big deal, okay? So rather than having this thing going crazy, you know, destroying, you know, my sinuses and everything, I said, I'm just going to clear it out, open the window up, get fresh air in here moving forward. So I did this last night for the Bassmaster stream, and now I'm doing it right now. And quite frankly, it feels nice. It feels cool. I feel air pressure, you know, not air pressure, but air circulation coming in from the window. Now, admittedly, on days when there's full sun like there is today, it'll be a little warmer. But it's not going to be every day. And since the autumn is right around the corner, likely very soon, it's going to be a lot cooler here. So, yeah, today is essentially the beginning of the fall for me. All right, which is cool because we're playing a new game in Modern Warfare 2's open beta. So it does feel like it's going hand in hand with new games and new content, which is excellent. Okay. Going along in that vein, today on the Level 1 podcast, what I would like to do... Are you putting your butt on my head? Did you just put your butt on my head? Today on the Level 1 podcast, what
I actually thought he was about to fucking shit on his fucking head. What the hell, Jasper? Jasper, the ultimate fucking detractor, just getting ready to fucking plop a stinky shite all over Phil's crappy hairdo. What the fuck was going on with that cat? Oh, Christ, man. Jesus Christ, man. I was going to say something about Phil and his air conditioning. You know, we know what kind of person Phil is like. We know how often he fucking does spring cleaning in his fucking office once every fucking blue moon, and it's usually Cat that fucking does it for him. So he's got a fucking air conditioning blasting air into, you know, fucking apparently cold air, fucking recirculates the fucking air in the room, blasts back to fucking cold air and all that shit. But how often is that shit cleaned out? Probably never. He probably hasn't cleaned that shit out ever. The aircon. Here's, so remember I was on holiday back in June. I went to Spain, the Canary Islands with my fiance. Lovely holiday, and we had the air conditioning on most nights, but we felt shite in the morning afterwards. You know, and I got to the point where it's like we're convinced it was the air conditioning. And the last couple of nights we didn't have the air conditioning on while we slept, and we felt a lot better when we woke up. Air conditioning, man, even if it's fucking hot as hell, if it's an air conditioning system which is not really that well maintained, you will feel shite, undeniably. Also, in this case, it was a hotel, an issue with a hotel where they probably didn't clean it as often as they probably could have or something, or should have. But yeah, Phil fucking doesn't clean anything. Cheers, Chisel. But yeah, it's unbelievable how fucking disgusting Phil is. This is the area where he spends most of his day in his office, and yet he'll fucking clean it once every few months, maybe, and make it a Hoover or something.
What I would like to do is talk about Modern Warfare 2's open beta so far. Let you know what I think about it. Ow. That was claws on my bare skin. Ow. Let you know what I think about it so far. Oh, he scratched me. Jasper, come on, man. Look what you did. Nobody makes me bleed my own blood. How dare you? Yeah, he scratched my leg and I'm going to bleed. Whatever. So, today I'm going to talk about what I thought about the beta yesterday. Now, I've only played it for a few hours. All right, but I'm gonna give you my initial impressions, based on what I've seen in the game, and also directly compare it to my experiences with last year's Vanguard. Okay, today we're playing it more, so I'll talk more about what we're gonna do today as well. Also, I've come to a determination on what I'm doing this coming week. No exaggeration. This coming week of content that I'm gonna do for you guys is going to literally be the most variety I've ever done in a single week of content ever in my history as an internet content creator. And when I say that, I mean like literally every day next week I may be playing a different game. I've never done that before. Never. But it just so happens that we have a series of limited time like game releases / demos / betas that if I don't play them over the course of the next week, they're not available anymore. I don't know why all these companies decided to release limited time things at exactly the same time.
It's completely to screw you, Phil. Every single one of those gaming companies fucking got together in a big conference call and said, you know what, let's all release a game on this fucking date just to piss off Phil Burnell. He's a wee arsehole, he fucking deserves it. And they're all like, yes, we agree. Nintendo's like, aye, we agree. Konnichiwa. Fucking, who else? Ubisoft was like, aye, let's fucking do it, why not? EA Sports, they're not even fucking involved in the games Phil plays anymore, pretty much, but like, yeah, let's do it, why the fuck not, let's do it. All these gaming companies just fucking converged, they just fucking got together just to fuck you over, Phil. That was a sheer determining factor, just to piss you the fuck off, egotistical fuck.
Kind of odd that they did, but they did. So, yes, today, I will go through that, so you guys know what to expect next week. It will be one of the biggest variety weeks ever, or the biggest variety week I've ever done here on DSP Gaming. All right. After that, I would like to feel that we'll fall into more consistency. But it is what it is. We got to get through this very tumultuous weekend. All right. So I hope that you guys are excited. In reality, there's not a ton to talk about today. on the podcast. We have an update on the Rockstar situation, the GTA 6 leaks. Rockstar has issued an official statement. I'd like to read it for you and kind of go over it and see exactly what the implications of this are. But outside of that, not much else. So maybe we'll have a nice Q&A. Yesterday was all news. Today maybe we'll have Q&A again for the rest of the podcast, which usually goes well. Usually we don't run out of questions. It usually ends up being a pretty good segment when we do that. You know, there's one other thing that I'd like to talk about that I haven't really touched upon recently. Are you guys aware the holiday seasons are right around the corner? It's the 19th of September. That means within about 2 weeks, it's October. On October 1st, we're kicking off the month with a special React event where I'm going to be doing a React marathon day, reacting to a documentary from either Frederick Knudsen or June the King. And of course, we'll talk about that more as we get to the end of September. There'll be a poll to determine which one we do. But also, starting in October, this behind me changes. Remember? Do you guys remember? No, you don't? Well, let me refresh your memory. Every October, I decorate my office for Halloween. And we end up having cool Halloween-style decorations behind me for that month. In addition, I change my animations to be spooky Halloween-themed animations. Okay? Will we have new ones this year? I don't know. We're definitely reusing a lot of the ones from the previous year. Animations, I mean. If we have anything new, it'll be dependent on, you know, the viewers submitting it. But we'll see. But I'm excited. I like having...
Why don't you just ask somebody who you know has got the talent for it and commission them to make you stuff for this Halloween? You could have given them fucking plenty of advance notice saying, by the way, so I'm going to get paid on the 21st September. How about I take a small portion of that YouTube money I'm going to get and you can make a bunch of animations for me? I'll pay you up front. You can make these for the stream. I trust you. You've done stuff for me before. It's all been good. Just that kind of thing. Why does he not fucking reward his fucking fans that give him this shit and give a little something back to them? It's such a greedy fucking, you know, entitlement of Phil Burnell to think he doesn't have to fucking pay a single fucking cent to the fans that fucking do all the hard work for him. They fucking make the fucking effort to trying to improve the look of the fucking streams. You know, they're the ones that fucking make the animations and all that shit. Phil pretends it's all fucking hard work, just fucking installing that shit into OBS to fucking make it work. Then he won't even fucking show off the goddamn animation until someone actually gives him fucking money. You need to fucking pay Phil money just to fucking see what it's like. He won't show you. Easily could fucking show you if he wanted to. Refuses to. He's a greedy fucking bastard and doesn't want to fucking pay his fair dues to the people that put in the fucking work and effort.
Having kind of a horror-themed spooky month. There's going to be a lot of content like that over the course of October. If you take a look at the game release schedule, you know, Resident Evil 8 will have its DLC plus Reverse launches in October. So near the end of the month, there's going to be a lot of horror-themed stuff. Remember, we're doing a Halloween horror marathon that's going to happen at the end of the year, at the end of the month. And if we do hit the tier 2 members goal for this month, there's potential that we will do a second event reacting to the Rob Gavigan YouTube channel for a spooky Halloween react marathon as well. Although admittedly, to be honest here, yeah, we've definitely lost momentum with members, as you can see. For whatever reason, members have not really re-upped their memberships this month, and or we really haven't had many gifted memberships. We had a few yesterday from Guitar Player. Thank you to Guitar Player for that. But it's...
Do people want me to put the chat at the top and put that bar at the bottom? You get what I'm saying? Like I could have this, you know, YouTube browser chat up in the top, like right instead, up here. And I could have this bar down at the bottom, so it makes more sense. When he points down the way, it would make far more sense. If people want to do that, I'll do that right now. It's right over his face then. That's a good point, actually, yeah. Fuck it, we'll just keep it what it is.
Sucks because we had great momentum, and those false copyright strikes last month destroyed the momentum. Like, literally crushed it, squashed it like a bug. And that's nothing that I can affect. That's just, if a crime is committed against me, I can't really stop that. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is, and all I can say is I hope we'll get that momentum back here on DSP Gaming, because I would really love to do that extra special Halloween event for you. But, you know, we'll see what happens. You know, we still have about, you know, almost 2 weeks, week and a half left until the end of the month. Okay. All right. So anyway, we're getting kind of ahead of ourselves here. So let us start with a discussion of the schedule, shall we? Let's talk about the schedule for the rest of the week. Then what I'd like to do is do a segment about Modern Warfare 2's open beta and let you know what I think about that. And then we're going to do the follow-up to the Rockstar GTA leak story and then probably Q&A. Okay? All right. So first, schedule for the rest of the week. Well, I'm here today and tomorrow. Wednesday is my day off for the week. If all goes according to plan, I'll have a 6-day streaming week next week. I have to sit down with my wife and look at her work schedule, but it looks like that's what we're aiming for. Okay? So that being said, today is more of the Modern Warfare 2 beta. I had a great time with it yesterday, as we'll elaborate on in just a little bit here. And today my goal is to focus on a new loadout, because yesterday I pretty much stayed with exactly the same loadout the whole time. So I want to change my gun for sure. I don't want to be using the same M4 gun all day today. I want to switch it up and use a different gun, maybe an SMG or something different. We'll see what has unlocked, because I don't even know what unlocked while I was playing yesterday. So we're going to do that. And, well, someone actually explained there is a way to search for individual game modes. I guess when you go to the quick play box, whatever you want to call it, the menu, if you hit the square button on the PlayStation controller, it opens up a menu where you can select the game mode you want. Why it's not a regular menu, why you need to have a button on another menu on a button. It's just weird. I'll be honest. Yeah, it's a little confusing the way they designed the whole menu system, searching system this year. I don't know why they made it look like that. It's also weird that even though I set it up to be in a private lobby, because I don't want to hear voice chat from a bunch of people with their mics all on and active shit going on in the atmosphere and their environment, it still throws you into a lobby every time that you reboot the game. Like it undoes your settings, which is odd. And by the way, lest anyone try to be stupid and say, oh, Phil just doesn't want voice chat because he's afraid of trolling. The one match where the voice chat was accidentally on yesterday, immediately all you heard was environmental atmospheric noise from an asshole who had his fucking microphone on when he was playing. All you hear is all this shit in the background. Like, what is that noise? Oh, it's just the same fucking asshole. Like, there's always one asshole. It doesn't matter what first-person shooter you play. There's always one asshole with an open mic, doesn't know it, and there's all this noise going on in the background. Their family is fucking dancing and doing some fucking kind of just dance in the background, or cars are flying by. There's a gun shootout in the street outside. Pizza's being delivered. Babies are crying and shitting at the same time. It's always the most distracting thing. I'm trying to fucking play a game where I need to hear things around me. I don't need to hear, you know, your wife calling into the fucking credit card company paying the bills over the phone. I don't need to hear that on the in my stream. I don't need to hear it in the game. And it's always fucking like that. You know, I hate to say it. You know, even back in the day, remember, over a decade ago, you join a team, you always have one asshole doing and saying dumb shit. And it's like, oh my God, this whole open team chat thing wasn't a good idea. It's part of the experience. Yeah, it's part of the experience. So you
This counts as a years ago story. Thank you very much to Conroy for pointing out this is a years ago story where he's talking about how he played this game back in the day. That counts as a fucking, you know, we can take that off and that's a bingo. That's our first bingo of the day. Storms is saying this guy is a hardcore misanthrope. Just hearing a little bit of background noise from another person sets him off. Yeah, it fucking messes with his whole, you know, privileged fucking experience. You know, why must I be inconvenienced because your life has a lot of noise in it? Your life has a lot of noise going on in it and I'm inconvenienced because of it. Woe is me, it's all about me. This is a very strong start to the bingo card, I must say. This fucking face as well. This fucking wee face, man. This is a fucking ridiculously ill-looking human being. He looks so fucking emaciated and pasty white. It's like he's fucking already fucking cosplaying for Halloween, getting the fucking ghoul outfit prepared already. This man dresses up for Halloween all year round. All the live long fucking year. Naruto Ronin says he did mention bills. Oh shit, I just missed that. It must have just happened recently. Let me rewind. Oh, I know what you mean. credit card bill. He was talking about the wife phoning about paying off a credit card bill. I can see what you mean. Let's get it again.
At the same time, it's always the most distracting. Noise going on in the background. Their family is fucking dancing and doing some fucking kind of just dance in the background, or cars are flying by. There's a gun shootout in the street outside. Pizzas being delivered. Babies are crying and shitting at the same time. It's always the most distracting thing. I'm trying to fucking play a game where I need to hear things around me. I don't need to hear, you know, your wife calling into the fucking credit card company paying the bills over the phone. I don't need to hear that on the in my stream. I don't need to hear it in the game. And it's always fucking like that. You know, I hate to say it, you know, even back in the day, remember, over a decade ago, you join a team, you always have one asshole doing and saying dumb shit. And it's like, oh my God, this whole open team chat thing wasn't a good idea. It's part of the experience. Yeah, it's part of the experience. So you mute it and you realize, oh my God, now it's better because I can hear everything again. So anyway, yeah, today, new loadout. And jumping back into Modern Warfare 2's beta, and maybe doing some other, maybe I'll purposely select Domination or other modes. I have to see what other modes are there, because we did Team Deathmatch, we did Search and Destroy, we did the third-person mode that's not really third-person, it's very odd. And then we were doing a few Domination matches, because we were doing the quick play, and it had them in the rotation, but I didn't know that you could search individually for the game mode, so I want to see what other modes are in there, alright? So that's today's main stream. I had a lot of fun with this yesterday. I hope that you guys will stick around and join me today. I haven't played Call of Duty in a long time. I'm trying to get better at it. Admittedly, I'm not good at it. I'm sucking. I'm sluggish. I'm going to get better at it the more I play. And, of course, the more perks you unlock. And, of course, the more loadout you have for your gun. It just makes the experience better the more you play, right? So, let's see how it goes today. All right? Tonight on the late stream, it's the return of something you guys have been asking for. Drizny Deemlight Valali. That's tonight. Drizny Deemlight Valali. Okay, Disney Dreamlight Valley. It is Disney's answer to Animal Crossing, only it actually has a plot. Instead of, oh, you're just here to mess around and garden and do this menial task stuff, there's actually an ongoing plot where the Disney characters have lost their memory. It's your job to not only clear up all the crap on the island, the corruption or whatever you want to call it, and start things to start up and running again. Get the businesses running, get the buildings working, get the crops growing. Everything, you know, has to get back to a working functionality in this village, but also to restore the memories of the Disney characters and then to recruit new Disney characters to your village. Okay? So I played it twice so far, and both times I've played it, people seem to absolutely love it. Seriously, they just have a great time with it. They absolutely enjoy it. So, I'm down for it tonight. Yeah, let's do some more Disney Dreamlight. It's been a great experience, and I want to play more. That's 6:45 p.m. Pacific time, okay? Tomorrow is my final consecutive streaming day of the week, all right? Tomorrow, we're going to go back to Earthbound. After being away from it for several days here, when we return to Earthbound tomorrow, we are going to continue on with Fourside. This is the fourth major city or village in the game. We're about to head into one of the most confusing, challenging parts of the game. I remember it distinctly. I never remember actually how to beat it, but I remember how confusing it is. So, we're definitely going to see some weird stuff tomorrow, but it should be fun. For those who like Earthbound, you know, tomorrow will be a chill, fun, interactive stream, and I hope you'll join me on the main stream tomorrow, okay? Tomorrow night, for the final consecutive stream of the week, I'm going to do a double dose of Disney Dreamlight Valley. Since we didn't really get to play it that much this week at all, I want to do it twice. So we're going to do it both tonight and tomorrow night. Okay? Cool. I'm off from streaming on Wednesday. When I return on Thursday, it is the return of Ask the King. This is my Q&A show where I dedicate an entire stream just to answering your questions. Now, how is this different from a normal stream where I just answer your questions? Like, for example, if I do a Q&A segment today on the pre-stream podcast, also known as the Level 1 podcast. Well, on Ask the King, I take my time to sit down, read through your questions, pick the ones that I feel would be considered either the best ones or the ones where I can answer in the most intelligent, entertaining, and or informative fashion. See what I
look at this motherfucker actually wiping out the sleep in his eyes.
would be considered either the...
This man woke up like, you know, 20 minutes before stream was due to begin. His day does not start until he wakes up about 10:20, 10:30 or something like that. How can he sleeps most of the fucking morning away? Now, if you're not actually working that day, that's understandable. But for fuck's sake, man, this is his fucking job. This is his living, and he's fucking still waking the fuck up.
The best ones, or the ones where I can answer in the most intelligent, entertaining, and or informative fashion. See what I'm saying? I don't feel like the questions that I answer on the fly on my regular streams really get an in-depth answer, while the whole purpose of Ask the King is to give you that in-depth answer. All right? So, I'm excited to do that on Thursday. There's multiple ways you can post up questions for the show. Okay? Number one, if you are... Hold on, let's try this again. If you're a channel member, there already is an exclusive thread for you to post up your questions. All right? In that thread, you have opportunity to get your question reviewed by me for sure, and an increased chance to be on the show. The last couple Ask the Kings I did, about 80% of the questions came from channel members. Okay? So that thread is actually right there on the main channel page of DSP Gaming under the community tab. It's from a few days ago. Just scroll down, you'll find it. And if you're a member, please post up your question, because I want you to take advantage of your channel benefits of being a member. Okay?
What happened to fucking having the link to the fucking post on the community page? Phil was taught how to get the link for these community page posts, and he was meant to fucking implement it into his fucking Nightbot or whatever push, where you type a command, it'll just show you the link to take you to that post on the community page. Now he's just fucking telling people, now you go to my community page, community page, scroll down until you fucking find it. The man was told exactly how to fucking find links for these community page posts, and he's not bothered his fucking arse to actually fucking put that into his own fucking, to set up for fans. He doesn't think ahead to try and fucking convenience the situation for his own fucking fans he's begging questions for his stupid wee shitey show.
Okay. Now, if you're not a channel member, never fear. You can still post up your questions, and you still have a great chance to get them answered. I have a thread on my website, dspgaming.com, which people have been posting questions in for weeks. All right, if you'd like to know how to do it, you can type !Ask the King into the stream chat right now, or just head to dspgaming.com directly. On those forums, scroll down, you'll see a whole section for Ask the King. Just look at the latest thread for Ask the King, and that's where you post up your questions, okay? So, yes, please do so. The more questions that I get, all right, the better the show is going to be. All right, so please, more questions. Let's get them going, and it should be a good show this coming Thursday, all right? Thursday night, I'll return to Multiverses after having not played it for an extended period of time. Last time I played it was several days ago, and I won't be playing it again till Thursday, so almost a whole week to wait. And I don't know who I'll be using this time around. There's no reports that there's going to be any new characters or anything in Multiverses by then. So maybe I'll play with more Velma. Maybe I'll go back to Bugs Bunny. Maybe I'll try out a character that I've unlocked like Batman or Iron Giant. Maybe I'll unlock a new character if I have enough currency earned. We'll see. But it'll be fun to play some more Multiverses. And then on Friday, here's where we begin the true variety. On Friday, as long as you guys want it, all right? So if you, by all means, if you don't think this is a big deal, then let me know. We'll do something else. But as long as you guys want it, on Friday, I'm going to be doing the Wolong demo. This is the upcoming game from Tecmo Koei, where it's supposed to be a hybrid of samurai-style combat. Think like almost like Dynasty Warriors, but it's combined with Dark Souls horror elements. You know, demons have come through a portal to take over feudal Japan, and now the samurai are fighting them. Okay? Now, if you like that and that sounds good to you, let me know, and I'll play it on Friday. But I'm curious if maybe it's not a big deal, because people asked me to play the demo a few days ago, and I said, all right, I'll look at it later this week. And then since then, I haven't heard anyone say a word about it. So maybe it's not that big of a deal. Let me know. If you guys want to see it, great. I'll do it Friday's mainstream. If not, then we can do something else. Okay? Friday night is Friday Night Fights, old school fighting game fun in the Capcom Fighting Collection. Now, Saturday, we're going to be checking out the Modern Warfare 2 beta, but this time it's going to be on Xbox. So I'm going to be able to directly compare the gameplay experience having played it on the DualSense controller for the PS5 and comparing that to how it's going to play on the Xbox Series X controller. Will the addition of the haptic feedback on the PS5 make it a better experience? What about the rumble feature? Will this be comparable, or is the PS5 controller just blow it out of the water? What about the graphics? Will it run better on one console compared to the other? We're going to do the direct comparison when I play it again on Saturday. Okay? So there you go. Saturday night, I think we're doing more Disney Dreamlight Valley. Actually, you know what I should do? I should open the schedule because now I'm forgetting. And that sucks. That sucks.
This counts as phone stuff. He's on his fucking phone looking at his shitey wee schedule. That's phone stuff. Fuck off, Phil.
Yes, Saturday night we're doing more Disney Dreamlight Valley. My memory served correctly. There you go. Sunday, the 25th, actually is the special event for Splatoon 3. Now, Splatoon 3, admittedly, I've been very critical of, saying I like the game. I think it's a fun, addictive, competitive multiplayer game, but it's incredibly similar to Splatoon 1. I didn't even play Splatoon 2.
That is because we've got another bingo. We have another bingo. He talked about liking the game. I count that as I counts. So that's not a bingo right there.
And I feel like I'm playing the same game as Splatoon 1 with a few, tweaks and variations here or there. So that's why I feel like it hasn't really caught on with my audience. It hasn't. If you take a look, when I play it, attendance is low. The videos on YouTube are some of the lowest I've ever uploaded. Okay? So, I want to do Splatoon 3 one last time. I want to check out this upcoming Splatfest event. Apparently there's a Splatfest event this weekend, and when they do these, apparently they add in a bunch of special things. Okay? I don't know if it's new game modes, limited time challenges, or whatever, but apparently Splatfest is like the biggest event in Splatoon. This is what the Splatoon hardcore fans go crazy for. They absolutely love it. So, I will check it out on Sunday as a main stream. It may be a last hurrah for Splatoon 3, quite frankly, because people don't seem to care about it on my streams. All right? Then on Sunday night, it's Sunday Night Bites. Old school fishing fun. That's right, old school fishing fun. No. Chill.
You know what just kind of struck me here? Remember Phil done a closet stream? And he done fucking multiple closet streams. And he was like, it doesn't matter what I do, because people are going to support me. Even if I'm doing something like dumb, like clean out a closet, people are going to support me. All these people are going to give me money no matter what I fucking do. My stupid fucking me streams are all going to fucking give me money regardless of anything else I fucking do. So, in times like that, he's got that kind of excuse ready made, where it's like, I can do whatever the fuck I want in my videos, people will still fucking support me. Then it gets to a fucking game which doesn't get as big as tips as he wanted to try a new game. It done okay, Splatoon. Let's not fucking deceive ourselves here. Splatoon done no bad. It got, what, $100? The first stream I think it had. Second stream had $100. The third stream had $23. And Phil's like, fuck this shit. Tier 2, and Tier 1 for the free streams. It's a brand new game. People are hyping up. The Japanese are absolutely loving it. But I'm not getting all freaking free tier gold rewards. I'm not getting my vest put on. Fuck this game. Fuck that game. Fuck Nintendo. Fuck the... You know what he's like? It didn't fucking give him the tips he thought he was going to give him. Even though there's a lot of hype about Splatoon 3, even though the fucking Japanese are loving it, even though it's big on Twitch and all that shit, it didn't get him the tips he thought he was going to get from playing it, and so he's like, fuck that game, I'm not getting the things I think I deserve for this game that is gifted to me. It didn't even cost my fucking penny to play the fucking game. It was gifted to him. And he's still treating it like a fucking financial loss.
Late night fun in Bassmaster. And then that Monday we'll probably bring back Earthbound and maybe another Multiverses stream. And if all goes according to plan and I'm actually here for the days that I'm planning on being here, basically what I'm thinking is we might start a new game. There's the Shovel Knight Dig expansion coming out, and we could do that, or we could just focus in on more Earthbound. We'll see. We'll play it by ear. But basically this whole week is just every day is like something completely different. Even, the day streams, the night streams, it's tons of variety. Okay? Now, for some people, that might be upsetting. Like, oh man, I like more consistency. I like it when Phil's only playing 2 games, and he focuses in heavily on those 2 games. I hear you. All right? This week, it's just not possible if I don't do this stuff, I'm basically missing out on stuff that's limited time only. Okay, so it is what it is. All right. But I hope that sounds good to you. Now, keep in mind, we got some special stuff near the end of the month. Actually, I would say October 1st is the React event. That's the result of us hitting this members goal earlier in the month. So we're going to have a React event where I either react to a documentary from Frederick Knudsen or June the King. Current nominations are the Keemstar documentary, the Spoonie Experiment documentary, or the Pro Jared documentary. I have no idea what you guys would vote for, if that were like the 3 in the running. I'm waiting to hear for more nominations. If you guys have any other ideas from those channels or something you'd like to see me possibly react to, I'm all ears. Let me know, because likely what's going to happen is, like next week for the end of September, I'm probably going to have a running poll where you guys are going to vote on which of those you want to see me react to during that live event. And by the way, there will also be a 30-man fantasy over-the-top rope battle royale match in WWE 2K22, which I haven't done in several months. So it'll be good to bring back that into the mix as well. Okay?
I think we need to count that. He said would be good. Not would be great, but would be good. I think we should count it.
Done in several months. So it'll be good to bring back that.
It'd be good. I think we should count it. What do you guys think? I want to take it. I mean, would be good is the same as would be great, surely. Everyone's just saying count it, count it, count it, count it. Yep, yep, do. Okay, no worries. Spitfire says, nah, it's no passive aggressive enough. Everyone else is saying, you know, yeah, but okay. I'm counting it. Fuck it. I want to give somebody money today. I'm counting it.
Into the mix as well. Okay?
Oh, what am I doing? It's a bingo.
So there you go. Have I asked Keemstar for permission? Fuck no. He can go fuck himself. I don't give a fuck about that guy. He like literally he can kiss my ass. Anyway, there you have it. Now, what I would like to do for a moment is disinfect my leg. I'm not even kidding. When Jasper jumped down, his claw scratched my leg pretty deep, and now it has become inflamed, and I'm nervous that if I don't disinfect this, it'll become infected. So I'd like to go to the bathroom for a minute and disinfect my leg and be right back. All right? Time me. Starting now, let's see how long this takes. Here we go.
For the next 20 minutes, I'm going to be talking and saying absolutely nothing.
Would you consider
Money, yeah, yeah. Money, oh, money, yeah, yeah. Money.
Thank you very much to Tarry Mason LLC for subscribing to the channel. Much appreciated. Markov Mick is asking, isn't Jasper declawed? Apparently it is, but apparently there's still a wee bit of claw left in there to fuck up Phil's leg. Bless 2KJ for fucking up Phil's wee leg. If nobody minds, I'm going to speed the video up by 1.25. We paused a couple of times. We're almost 12 minutes behind. I'm going to speed the video up now. So, yeah, I'm going 1.25.
Yeah, yeah. Money. Oh, money. Yeah, yeah. Money.
Thank you very much, Barrett Wells. So Super Chat says, don't worry guys, Dr. Phil is going to get that leg fixed right up. I don't know who's a faker doctor, you know, fucking Dr. Phil or Dr. Disrespect. That's the guy who had a wee TV show in America, isn't it? You know, and just like, you know. Who's he talking to? Hold on, who's he talking? Is he talking to Jasper? I think he's talking to Jasper.
It was very exciting, right? Whew. Yep.
Oh, boring fucking bastard, man. This is what happens when you fucking rock up to your fucking streams wearing fucking like your boxer shorts or something. You don't even get fucking changed and fucking dressed for your own shitty work that you do. You rely on a fucking daily basis to fucking look professional and look presentable. No. You fucking rolled out of fucking bed, didn't even change your fucking clothes, didn't shower, didn't do nothing. And because you're still wearing your fucking dumbass boxer shorts or some pish man, the cat jumps on his leg, cuts him deep, and feels like, oh shit, I'm losing blood. Call an ambulance. Fucking dumbass.
I hurt. That hurt. He got me good. He doesn't realize. Here's the thing about Jasper, all right? Because you guys probably don't. Well, many of you do, but many of you maybe don't. Okay.
That's another bingo right there. Here's the thing. Here's the thing about Jasper. We are doing very well in the bingo card tonight, guys. We're 5 away. We've already got 20. The Sid says, dude, I'm convinced he makes himself look as much as a hobo as possible. It's quite possible. He's got to fucking, have the aesthetic for the begging that goes with it. I mean, you don't fucking give, a smart looking, beggar money. You think this guy looks like he's fucking styling and profiling. This guy's asking me for money in the street, yet he fucking got a suit and tie on and all that shit. He doesn't need my money. Look how fucking well dressed he is. The hair's all done up nice and he's got a suit and tie on. The shoes are clean as fuck, The guy looks better than I fucking do and he's asking for my money. No, that's all, yeah. Phil has to fucking work up the fucking, I'm a poor beggar, please tip me now. I'm wearing a grubby old t-shirt, and my leg got cut because my cat. I need to fucking get some ointment for it, which is going to cost $1,000, coincidentally. Don't ask why the ointment for my fucking cut leg costs $1,000. Just give me $1,000, chat, so I can heal my leg and not get it amputated. What's that? Oh, don't ask. Why are you asking about the fucking $1,000 for? Stop asking about my leg. Just because I used my fucking sore leg as an excuse to get money from you guys doesn't mean you guys can fucking ask how my fucking leg's doing. How fucking dare you?
Jasper Kitty, our cat, is a rescue. We got him from a shelter. He had come from another state, and we're not exactly sure what state. We don't even have paperwork that proves anything. But apparently, his previous owners, they mistreated him. They removed his front claws, declawed him. Okay, so he doesn't know the strength and or sharpness of his back claws because he doesn't have front ones. If he had front claws, he'd probably better understand what's going on. But his previous owners abused him. When you remove a cat's claws, you're essentially cutting off a part of their finger. Imagine if someone said, oh, your fingernails are dangerous, so I'm going to cut off the whole front of each of your digits off your hand. That's essentially what declawing a cat does, okay? So in his head, he doesn't even understand that he used to have sharp things there. So he doesn't know he has sharp things in the back. You know what I'm saying? So when he jumps around and hooks onto stuff and climbs, he doesn't realize it, and I don't blame him. For cutting things or ripping things with his claws. He doesn't know what he's doing. So he jumps on my leg here and cuts it up. I mean, literally, it's a deep-ass cut across the top of my leg. It's all bloody. I'm like, damn, he didn't mean to do it, but Jesus, his claws are so sharp. So I just used some rubbing alcohol. I disinfected it. It hurt like crazy, but that's how you know it's working. If you disinfect a wound and it hurts because you use alcohol, that's how you know you disinfected it. You want that pain or else it ain't working. So there you go. So, anyway, that being said, let's continue on. So the schedule for the week. We got some special stuff coming. And starting October 1st, the Halloween festivities begin here on DSP Gaming, meaning I will transform my setup into a holiday-themed Halloween setup, and there will be new Halloween-themed animations on the stream. Okay, pretty cool. I like doing this. I like enjoying the holidays with you guys, and I like doing special things like that. And so special festivities will begin in October. So I hope you guys are ready. What happens is with my wife, we have to go out and look at stuff. We have really... Honestly, this month, we went out once. At the very beginning of the month, we went out and we got our hair cut. Since then, on our days off, we just don't have money for anything. So we just stay home all day. And I go out and run errands, and then we order food, and that's about it. We've both been strapped. This year has been a really, really tight financial year for us. My wife... I really look with the things you could fucking cut out from your fucking life that would stop you from being so financially destitute. What potential things could Phil not spend money on to fucking have some more, financial flexibility in life, I wonder? What one simple change could Phil implement that means that he might have some more spending money to actually treat his wife to some more luxuries here and there and himself as well? Gotcha. If, her job's hours being all over the place, her hours get cut, and she gets more hours than they get cut again. And me, you guys know my situation. I tell you about it all the time. So we really haven't had a chance to do much at all. Jasper, what is that you're doing now? He's running and jumping through the hallway. Anyway, he's distracting me. Exactly right. It was the week, right? The week of my wife's birthday, we went out and, on her birthday, we ordered her sushi. But it was the week before then, we had gone out and got our hair cut and had a nice day out. But since then, we haven't been able to do much at all. Oh, what do you got there? A twisty? You found a twisty. Oh, is that what you got? You can play with that. He found a twist tie. He loves twist ties. When he finds twist ties, those are his toys. He pounces on them. He runs around the house, batting them around. He found a twist tie in my office here somewhere, and he's playing with it. There you go. Anyway, getting back on the subject. So probably not this week because I talked to my wife about it and she's like, no, she's like, I got an opening shift on Thursday. So if we go out on Wednesday, I'd probably be too tired for the opening shift on Thursday. And I was like, okay, so what we'll do is maybe next week, our day off at the very end of September.
Whoa. How much fucking recovery time does Kat need from one little day out with Phil Burnell? Does she need like an extra day to fucking recover from what? What sort of fucking exhausting activities are they fucking doing that she can't fucking have a good night's rest and fucking recover from? You hear that shit in there? Let's see that again.
There you go. Oh, probably not this week because I talked to my wife about it and she's like, no, she's like, I got an opening shift on Thursday. So if we go out on Wednesday, I'd probably be too tired for the opening shift on Thursday.
So it's fucking like you go out on Wednesday, get home at a reasonable fucking time, she goes to bed early, gets a good fucking lot of rest in her, and that'll be it. She needs a fucking extra fucking full day. Are you fucking kidding me on? It's not as if you're fucking jet lagged or anything from some fucking exotic trip somewhere. It's a fucking day out and renting, for fuck's sake.
And I was like, okay, so what we'll do is maybe next week, our day off at the very end of September, we're going to go out, we're going to see what's at the local Halloween stores near us, and we're going to look for Halloween decorations, maybe get some, and add them here. I mean, I have some Halloween decorations left over from previous years, but it's always nice to add a few new things every year too. So we're going to try to do that and have some new stuff for you guys for the month of October, okay? So that's coming up. I'm excited. I'll be hyped for that. The autumn is my favorite season of the year. It absolutely is. I love the cooler weather. We get a lot of cloudiness and rain here, which honestly is great gaming weather because it makes this office nice and cool to play all the hot new releases. I love everything about autumn. The leaves coming off the trees, the smell of maple and pumpkin and, you know, roasted things. That's cool. I like all of that. And that's coming in. You get cooler weather so you can eat hotter foods, right? Stews and soups and things now become more prominent as opposed to, oh, you couldn't do those during the summer. It was too hot, right? So I absolutely love the fall, and I'm very happy that's coming up. You know, it's the best time of the year for me, especially with all the games coming out in October. Holy crap, right? All right, so anyway, there you go. I'm excited for all this coming up. Now, let us jump into the topics I'd like to discuss today. First topic is the Modern Warfare 2 open beta. So what are my thoughts? Because people keep asking, what are your thoughts? Do you like it? What do you think about it? 3 hours in, I like it, okay? At first, I was like, oh no, it does feel like Modern Warfare 1 again. And then people were like, dude, you have to disable the motion blur. They're just like, you have to turn it off. So I turned it off, and I was like, the game feels so much better. The motion blur alone makes the game feel sluggish and slow-mo and shitty. Why they would put in artificial motion blur into the game to begin with is baffling. Do you want everything you do to look like a CGI cutscene? You know, you're trying to do things that are reacting to things around you quickly. You don't want to see extra blur hindering your vision and making you feel like you're moving in slow-mo. It's just shit. And I have no idea why it's in there or why anyone who works on this game thinks it would be of anything that people would want. It's asinine and stupid. So as soon as I turned it off, I was like, wow, it immediately feels better. The controls, I'll be honest, are pretty responsive. Yeah, and especially, of course, when you're getting the better perks like aim down the sight faster and stuff. But I would say it feels pretty darn good. I'm liking the control scheme of the game. Is it like old school Call of Duty? No, it's not. It's not. It's very different. But so far, I like the things they've tossed into it. The maps are all right, but the thing is, I've played on a farm map like 80% of the time I've been playing. I don't know why the game keeps giving me the same map over and over instead of different maps. I want to play the other maps, but the game keeps giving me the farm map a million times. There's the hotel, and I think there's a museum. I played on each of them like twice, if that. I mean, give me variety. You know, maybe today we'll get more. We'll see. But I like the map so far too. I think they're kind of nice. They look very detailed. The graphics are obviously quite good. And I'm enjoying so far the M4, which is the starter gun. Now today I'm going to pick different guns. Maybe I'll have different opinions. We'll see. But so far the M4 is pretty good. I like the variety of equipment right away, which is nice that they have all this equipment. I'm using the decoy, which I never used in Call of Duty before, and it seems to be really good. It's fooling everyone, and everyone's going after this decoy, and I'm able to get the drop on them, which is really nice. I've also noticed, and it's funny because I was literally just going to talk about it, and Madara, as God just said it, he said, did you notice you could do kill streaks or score streaks? Yes. What they've done is they have your option to customize how you want to play. Kill streaks for those who like the Infinity War games, score streaks for those who like the Treyarch games, which is pretty interesting. Now, I've only had kill streaks so far. I don't know if score streaks would be better or worse. I guess I could try that today. But also, the kill streak, score streak rewards are a variety of things from the Infinity War and the Treyarch games kind of combined. I've only seen a few of them. So I guess we'll see as I continue to play. But even with this kill streaks, I did pretty good yesterday. I had a few, care packages. I had mortar strikes. And when you get the care package, you get the higher end stuff. I think I got one of the stealth bombers and stuff like that. So, I'm excited to play more today, to experience, hopefully, more maps, not the same one map over and over. I really hope that I get more than one map, but also to try other weapons. As you know, when I play Call of Duty, I like to typically swap between weapons and level them up and then get to another weapon, level that one up. It's kind of the incentive to keep playing the game is you're doing different things with different weapon loadouts and things, right? So, I'm excited for today. I like it. I'm pleasantly surprised and enjoying myself. Now, the one thing I will admit, the online play sometimes is great and sometimes is not so great. There's been matches where everything seems responsive and great, and then there's matches where I'm playing and I definitely get the drop on the person. I definitely shoot them 5-6 times on my screen. I instantly die. Watch the kill cam. Oh, the server says they shot you first.
I've heard his excuse too many times in the past. I've watched far too many kind of FPS that's a side don't play to know that when Phil fucking makes this claim, he's usually very fucking wrong about this. Backleaks is saying, why is friend on the list? He has no friends to speak of. Sometimes he does talk about, sometimes he refers to his chat as friends, which is, as it is. But yeah, he does actually say it a few times, although I might have to pig go it and check the metrics of friend to see if it's still worth keeping or not. Spitfire's asking, can we add excited to the board? It's already part of the rotation. It's just not on this list of 25 that we've got here, but it's already part of the rotation. And AMHAHB is saying, didn't Dave have a bitch fit about playing The Last of Us remake, but loved Modern Warfare 2, a remake? Phil's big bitch fit was mainly about them remastering the game. Like, they've remade the game, The Last of Us was remade another whole time. So they went and made it for PS3, didn't they? And then they made it for PS4. And now they've got PS5 version, which are selling for full retail price. There's a couple of points that Phil had about The Last of Us, which were borderline on the point, on the money, you know. But he has strange hate boner for a fucking, what's his name, that's in charge of the game, you know, making the game. Also, they made a lot of things to try and, you know, invite the disabled people, you know, especially, you know, hearing impaired people and all that, you know, to be able to enjoy the game as much as anyone else, you know, trying to innovate all these different things. So that's why the game is so expensive. But Phil just says, you know, these people are being greedy and they want all their fucking money for a fucking remake game, not you know. So yeah, and I fucking Druckmann away riot, fucking guy. Phil having a fucking love affair with Modern Warfare. You gotta keep in mind that Modern Warfare is a special game for him. He got a lot of popularity back in the day when he was fucking camping in corners and calling people fucking gay and all that shit, you know. He was using all sorts of homophobic and racial slurs as he camped in a corner and shot people that walked by him. You know, and people tuned in for that sort of toxic garbage fucking bitterness from Phil Burnell as he uploaded those videos straight away before anyone else could.
Okay? This is 100% typical for Call of Duty. It's been doing this forever, and they still don't improve the netcode. They don't care. If you buy Call of Duty every year, and no one complains about this happening, why would they ever improve it? Right? Unless someone demands advancement, they won't give it to you. All right? We just got done talking yesterday about why Rockstar invested 9 fucking years into Grand Theft Auto Online because people just kept sinking money into it.
Whoa. Don't even fucking pretend that fucking GTA and Rockstar have a fucking good service. No. If anyone plays fucking GTA Online, anyone can access their IP address. That is not a fucking good online service. People poured a whole lot of fucking money into playing GTA Online. That much is fucking true. And Rockstar milked the fuck out of that bad boy. Why the fuck wouldn't they? If people are giving them money for GTA Online, then why the fuck not just fucking, you know, make bank on that shit? But the fucking online service for fucking GTA Online, the protection for people playing that game is fucking garbage. Anyone that fucking plays GTA Online, if you're playing it as well, can see your own IP address. They don't have to be fucking skilled hackers or anything. It's very fucking basic shit. The fucking protection for online players on GTA Online is practically non-existent. So never mind that fucking garbage, Phil.
Why are they going to give you GTA 6 when you're going to continuously give them money for GTA 5? Right? So finally, the GTA 5 online well ran dry, and they're going to make GTA 6. If you literally don't complain about this bad netcode every year, and you say, well, whatever, it's Call of Duty, they'll never improve it. Every year I call it out. And I say, how is it that you can blatantly see on my stream, I aim, I fire, I hit the guy multiple times, I instantly die?
Because usually you're fucking wrong. Usually, you fucking try and shoot him, you've not reacted in time, and the guy got several fucking good shots on you, where you fucking prayed and sprayed all around him, then you fucking convince yourself that you fucking hit 5 shots into his skull without any retort. That's usually not the fucking case. Most of society don't play as covering your FPS shooting days, where you bitch and whine and cry about fucking getting killed, even though you think you should have got a kill on them. Usually, they're fucking able to demonstrate right then and there that, yeah, you were actually shit.
It's not like, oh, we're in a firefight and we're trading bullets. It's just, you're just instantly dead. But then on their screen, oh, they were definitely shooting you first before you ever even drew your weapon. It's like, it's atrociously stupid. And they still don't improve it. I basically just have to accept it. If I'm going to play Call of Duty, I have to accept that half the time that will be my experience, because that is literally 50% of Call of Duty Online. And by the way, I should say this. Many, many years ago, it wasn't like that. Call of Duty, when it first was about like World War II, and before the games got so fast and furious and crazy, it actually was quite accurate. Because the World War II games, you know, this was like the first 3 Call of Duties, did not have smaller maps, did not have more fast running gun action. It was based more strategically on placing yourself in maps and sniping and getting the drop on enemies. It wasn't like that. So back then, it never was an issue. All right, it wasn't until literally the Modern Warfares and the Black Ops came to prominence that the netcode started to become suspect. Okay.
Sounds like he's blaming the blacks personally.
And now you can just blatantly notice it like half the time. Okay. So it is what it is. And the thing is, you will hear me complain about it. I'm going to call it out when it blatantly happens, but I'm going to try not to let it sour my experience, because sadly, if I do, then I might as well not play the game at all. Right. I have to accept they still didn't improve it. It's going to be the same thing. And you just got to kind of be like, well, either you like it or either you accept it or you don't, because they still haven't fixed it. All right. So that's how I'm going into it and understand. I will be critical of it. I'll call it out when it happens, but I'm not going to be like, well, I refuse to play the game now or anything. You know, I booted it. I had to expect. I knew they weren't going to fix it. Okay. Okay. So,
one more thing to point out very quickly. This is a fucking beta. It's not even the fucking full finished product of a fucking game. It's close to getting finished, obviously. This is some kind of big demo they're rolled out just to see how it fucking performs and the stress test and all that shit. But this is a beta. They can still try and implement some tweaks and changes to try and improve these wee things here and there. If there's something genuinely wrong with that kind of shit, and enough people do complain and bitch and whine and moan about it, then it's potentially possible that fucking, you know, who the fuck makes fucking Call of Duty anyway? You know, Activision or some bitch. They can fucking look at the fucking the data and maybe they can actually do something about it before they actually fully release the fucking game. Who fucking knows? But this is a beta of the game that's not fully finished.
There you have it. So I like the game. I'm excited for more. I'm pleasantly surprised, and I'm feeling optimistic about it this year. I'm going to play it again today, and then I'm going to play the Xbox version on the weekend. If all goes well and I really like it, I'm definitely going to buy the game. The question is what version? And I guess what'll happen is it'll be the determination between me playing the PS5 version yesterday and today and the Xbox version on the weekend and see what felt better, and that might help determine what version I buy. I'm curious what you guys think. Do you think that there's going to be a more or less player base for this game on either console? Is it even a concern? Because isn't it cross-platform? So if it's cross-platform, it shouldn't matter, right? I don't think it'll be that big of a deal.
Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, more money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money.
Thank you very much. Black Mage Super Chat says, remember when Russians assaulted the White House in 2009 and launched an EMP? Truly realistic portrayal if I've ever seen. What a great documentary. Yeah, man, that shit was unreal, man. I can't believe that, you know, the Russians almost got away with that shit if it wasn't for those pesky meddling, you know, freedom fighters. I don't know. Yeah. Call of Duty's fucking storylines have always been, you know, somewhat entertaining to, you know, they're good to play through, you know. It's like a playable Die Hard, and you know, it's maybe the closest thing I can try and compare it to. You know, like at times it feels like some kind of playable Die Hard game where you just fucking one man against everyone in the fucking world. Yippee-ki-yay, motherfuckers! Here I am to save America. But Jesus Christ, man, yeah. It's funny as well. I mean, I mean, a lot of us I think played Modern Warfare 2 when it came out. I mean, if you're in your fucking mid-30s like I am. How many people here fucking played Modern Warfare 2 and were fucking addicted to that fucking game? Played the shit at that game. You might not have been fucking good at it, but you loved playing that fucking game. That was fucking just, you know, that was the fucking game. I was never that fucking good at the game myself, personally. I know that, but yeah, I played the shit at those fucking that game, man. I'm not usually a first-person shooter kind of guy, but that fucking game... I remember getting that game a day early. This is how fucking far back. I remember it goes, I got that So a day before it was due to release, I bought it off Amazon, right, and it shipped a day early or something for whatever reason. So I got it earlier than I expected. So I was like, I thought, this is fucking great. I'm going to fucking play the shit out of this. That was me for the next fucking several weeks, essentially. I remember getting the game early. That's a bizarre thing to remember, some random thing to remember about some old ass fucking game. But I remember the game arriving a day early and thinking I was a lucky boy. Like, yay, I can play this game earlier than I expected. Fucking yelled and just fucking fired it straight into it. Jesus Christ, man. But yeah, it was a different time for sure, you know. All those wee idiot 13-year-old boys fucking claiming they're going to kill you and all that shit. Great times.
Right, if it is truly cross-platform. So, whatever I feel controls better. There is one key factor, all right? What is the difference between the difference between the PS5 and the Xbox Series X version for me? It's actually not the graphics at all. It's this, all right? And this is two different things in one. First of all, the controls. Absolutely, having the thumbsticks in a different position, having a different style of thumbstick, and having a different feeling controller, all right? Right now, I am enjoying playing it on the DualSense. I'm having a good time with it. The haptic feedback is not overdone this time. I'm not accidentally getting melee attacks at all. I haven't gotten a single accidental melee attack. That's a good thing, okay? So I'm enjoying it on that controller, all right? But maybe I'll think this one controls better. I don't know till I try it this weekend coming up, okay? So we'll see. But the other thing, and this could be a very big factor, is the surround sound, okay? On my PS5, because they made the boneheaded decision to remove dual audio output from the PS5. This has been a key feature of consoles ever since surround sound was added. Consoles have had dual audio out, not the PS5. They removed it. What do I mean by that? I mean, the audio that's coming out of the PS5 can only come from one source, and that's it. If I tried to split it, like if I tried to take audio out of the back of the console and then also plug headphones into the controller, it cancels the other out. So why is that a negative? It's a negative because I'm a streamer, all right? And you guys need to hear the stream while I also need to hear the stream.
I might be saying something kind of dumb as fuck here, but is it not something that you can get to try and split the audio? Like an extra wee peripheral, you know, you can plug in like an audio splitter or something, so it can filter through a variety of sources. So there's one thing you plug in, but it has two different outputs essentially. Can that not be a thing? Prophet saying the toilet seat headset is not surround sound. That's a fucking great point, Prophet. The toilet seat fucking... I love that. The toilet seat. It does look like a fucking toilet seat, for fuck's sake, man. Phil just fucking channeling his fucking school days when he fucking had his head flushed in the toilet every fucking other day. Phil with the oddly-shaped head. His head barely fits down the fucking lavatory, but still they managed to fucking get it in there in the end. Just so you know, finagling left and right. To me, to you. There we go. We got it in there. Flush that bastard. Fucking him walking about with a damn toilet seat on his fucking neck. Teacher, it happened again. Oh, for fuck's sake, Phil, no again. Get to the fucking office.
So what I have to do, sadly, is split the audio signal. And by splitting the audio signal, you guys are getting stereo audio on the stream, but I'm getting fake surround sound. Essentially what's going on is I'm taking that same stereo audio you're hearing, and I'm having a Dolby Digital decoder device.
Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money.
Thank you very much, Black Major. Super Chat says Modern Warfare 1 and 2 are backwards compatible and $10 each on Xbox if anyone wants to replay the stories. This is not a paid advertisement, but Black Major just letting you guys know it's available on Xbox if anyone wants to replay the stories. $10 each. Modern Warfare 1 and 2, and they're backwards compatible. Prophet is starting to lose his damn mind because of things that Phil was saying in chat. Yeah, I had a feeling that was going to happen. Let me rewind it so you get triggered again.
It cancels the other out. Consoles have had dual audio out, not the PS5. They removed it. What do I mean by that? I mean, the audio that's coming out of the PS5 can only come from one source, and that's it. If I tried to split it, like if I tried to take audio out of the back of the console and then also plug headphones into the controller, it cancels the other out. So why is that a negative? It's a negative because I'm a streamer, all right? And you guys need to hear the stream while I also need to hear the stream. So what I have to do, sadly, is split the audio signal. And by splitting the audio signal, you guys are getting stereo audio on the stream, but I'm getting fake surround sound. Essentially what's going on is I'm taking that same stereo audio you're hearing, and I'm having a Dolby Digital decoder device. This one right here. I'm having it decode fake surround sound. It's not true surround at all. It's simulated surround. I don't get the true surround sound that people would get if they're not streaming or capturing, they're just plugging their headphones into their controller. They're getting true surround sound. I don't get it. Okay? That's Sony's fault. It's a huge oversight. Sony apparently was cost cutting with the PS5 and took the feature out. It's
So this is triggering the absolute ever-living shit out of Prophet in our chat. Jesus Christ. I know Prophet's planning a video. He's planning another video on Phil's fucking boomer computer idiocy pretty soon. And he might cover this tonight as well, I'd imagine, you know what I mean? But or tomorrow whenever he's making a video. So yeah, look out for Prophet's channel, guys. Remember, if you're not subscribe to Prophet's channel, man. He does some great content. He knows his computer stuff. He builds computers. He even built the same computer Phil's essentially got. Except, you know, he done a better fucking job at it. The Baltic Bro says Prophet is DSP's #1 fan. I mean, Prophet did, you know, scale. He done a computer scaling of Phil's office. So Prophet has Phil's entire office, and not only has he got the complete dimensions nailed down perfectly, he even fucking remodeled or he basically feng shui the fuck out of Phil's office. So he reorganized everything to make it look better and have Phil be able to do his job better. That sounds like a fan to me, in my opinion. Well done. I mean, a Prophet is quite, you know, helpful towards Phil in this regard. Yeah, she is quite a fan. And yeah, even fantastic, Mr. Sam. Hope you're doing well, pal. Yeah, as soon as Phil talks about fucking computer shit, you know Prophet's going to fucking blow a gasket.
dumb the shit that they did, because guess what? The Xbox didn't. Xbox has dual audio out. So you guys get the stereo sound on the stream. I plug my headphones into my Xbox Series X controller, and I get true surround sound when playing games. It will absolutely come into play with Call of Duty. I almost guarantee you I'll be able to hear my enemies better and know where they're coming from better than playing it on PS5, okay? Now, to what extent, I won't know till I actually play. So, we'll find out. You know, this week is going to be an interesting week today, and then coming Saturday, I said I was playing it. Yeah, it'll be interesting to compare the two, and I might make my decision on the fly by the end of Saturday. I might be like, all right, I'm buying this version. So we'll see, okay? I guess the question is surround versus haptic feedback and the feel of and control of the controllers, which is better, right? There you go. All right. Now, moving on. We have a follow-up to yesterday's Rockstar story. If you weren't here yesterday for the Level 1 podcast and you live under a rock and don't follow anything on the internet, you might not be aware that Rockstar was hacked. When they were hacked, the hackers stole a ton of assets regarding the development of GTA 6 and put them all over the internet. We're talking 90 videos showing aspects of GTA 6. Also, a giant dump of all kinds of artwork, like all the artwork that they would put out to advertise the game and stuff is already all over the internet way early, way before it should be. And apparently this person who did it is holding Rockstar hostage because they're claiming they have the source code for GTA 5 and 6. All right.
Wow, he's not actually... He seems to be very unaware of the recent developments about the situation. The latest situation I heard, Dashi, but I shout out to Dashi, fucking passed on a video to me. The guy that apparently done this is from the UK. He's some 16-year-old kid who has a history of actually doing these kind of things before. He apparently hacked Uber Eats or some pish like that, you know. And yeah, it's a case of like the guy got discovered who he found out, you know, they found out who he was, it seems, and so he deleted his Telegram account. That's a good point, Gregor. Like, Phil's only been up for an hour, so he's had no time to, you know, properly check and update himself. Hey, Kid Flim, how you doing?
So everyone's like, oh my god, this is disastrous. Not only did your game leak early, and it's all pre-production shit, it's not even stuff people should see, because it's definitely not even close to being finished or in a presentable state. But in addition to that, you know, will this significantly hold up development of GTA 6 in any way? Well, today, all right, we got a message from Rockstar. They posted this up this morning. This is the official statement from Rockstar Games on the subject. A message from Rockstar Games. We recently suffered a network intrusion in which an unauthorized third party illegally accessed and downloaded confidential information from our systems, including early development footage for the next Grand Theft Auto. At this time, we do not anticipate any disruption to our live game services, nor any long-term effect on the development of our ongoing projects. We are extremely disappointed to have had any details of our next game shared with you in this way. Our work on the next Grand Theft Auto game will continue as planned, and we remain as committed as ever to delivering an experience to you, our players, that truly exceeds your expectations. We will update everyone again, and soon, of course, we'll properly introduce you to this next game when it is ready. We want to thank everyone for their ongoing support through this situation, the Rockstar Games team. Okay, so, if anything, right, what can we draw from this? Well, thank goodness it sounds, at least from what they're saying, and maybe this is damage control, right? It definitely could be damage control. It could be PR fluff. It could be bullshit, right? But from what they're telling us, this was not a huge and egregious enough problem that they can't keep making the game. They feel that what's leaked is not going to ruin it, and they're going to move on as planned, all right? I don't know if I believe that. Like I said, this company definitely was looking to do some damage control, or else they wouldn't have put out a statement at all, right? So the fact that they even did kind of makes me feel like they knew of the graveness of the situation of having all this leak so early. And I would hope that they're... He really likes that twisty. I would hope that this honestly, I hope it doesn't screw the game up. I hope that they can just move forward. And you know what? It is a nice attitude to have. It really is. But even more odd than that was their follow-up statement, okay? So here's their follow-up statement. In regards to the alleged hacker who has stolen our gaming IP and properties, you are fucked. We know who you are, and we are sending Trevor to your house to torture you with a car battery, so get ready for some nice toasty nips. Sincerely, Rockstar Games team. Wow. Now that...
Shut your mouth, you thong-wearing fatty!
There you go.
Shut up,
anyway,
bitch!
Hopefully, what they're saying is true. All right? Already, we know that this game is taking forever to be made. And, you know, when we heard yesterday this was happening, like, oh, God, imagine if this delays it another 2 years and now we don't get it till like 2028 or some crazy shit. Hopefully, this will not be a big deal. And hopefully they will be able to release it within whatever window they were aiming for. And I hope that they will be ready to present information, you know, when they're ready, and it'll look...
Did anyone else get the Be Awesome 1 vibes when Phil fucking ranted about the copyright strikes from before back in 2015? I have your name, I have your IP address. That kind of shit. Anyone else get the Be Awesome 1 vibes as soon as fucking Phil started talking there, pretending to be fucking Rockstar's second statement, because that was fucking uncanny. I genuinely thought he was fucking reenacting that fucking moment, just channeling the fucking spirit of 2015 DSP into current day Rockstar.
Look good. I personally, I'm not affected by the leaks. I saw some of the stuff and I was like, you know, it's early stages. It could be good. This is a good sign of an early idea that could flesh out into something really good. And I think we're happy to see a return to Miami. It's a cool location, especially if you're seeing it in the modern day as opposed to the Vice City of the early 2000s, right? You know, 20 years changes a lot in a game.
Did he just fucking try to pretend that Vice City was set in the 2000s? It came out in 2004. But it's set in the game as in the 1980s. I need to fucking see that again. No. I need to understand what Phil just said there. Also, what the fuck's happening with his door? Is it Jasper? Must be Jasper.
Early stages, it could be good. This is a good sign of an early idea that could flesh out into something really good. And I think we're happy to see a return to Miami. It's a cool location, especially if you're seeing it in the modern day as opposed to the Vice City of the early 2000s.
He genuinely saying that a fucking, you know, Rockstar based fucking Vice City of like 2000. Like, as in, he thinks fucking Rockstar. What? Seriously? No, the game was set in the fucking 1980s, for God's sake. GTA 3 was set in the fucking early 2000s, but GTA Vice City was set in the 1980s, and GTA San Andreas was, like, you know, 90s, like mid-90s, early 90s. I think it's early 90s more than anything else, to be fair. Jesus Christ, Phil. Phil's like when a game comes out, and, you know, when does he think, like, you know, Red Dead Redemption, does he think that's like a fucking current take on, like, you know, parts of Texas? He fucking plays Red Dead Redemption 2. He's like, wow, Texas looks incredible. I'd love to visit this place in Texas. They've got horses.
Right? You know, 20 years changes a lot in a game world. So I'm excited to see what they come up with. But yeah, hopefully this is not a big deal. Maybe we all over-exaggerated a little bit. Or, like I said, or it literally could be damage control. Oh, don't look over there at that flaming inferno. That's not a big deal, right? I don't know. But I hope they will deliver, and I hope it's a great game. It's unfortunate it happened. And it sounds to me like they're not too worried. Maybe the source code didn't leak. Maybe it's bullshit. Who knows, right? I don't know. But at least it's not like, oh, by the way, the sky is falling and everything's over now, and now we're fucked. You know what I mean? I think it's a good attitude, a positive attitude to have there, so.
Fucking hooray, he said positive. We got something at his fucking rant anyway. That's another goddamn bingo. We are 4 away from a full house. 4 away.
Money, yeah, yeah. Money, money. Oh, money, money, yeah, yeah.
Thank you very much, Prophet, for a super chat. It says, Red Dead Redemption happened in a long, long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. Shout out to the Star Trek reference. I'm kidding. I know it's not Star Trek. Before you fucking go crazy, I know it's not Star Trek. I'm just making a wee joke. I've made jokes like that before in the past, and I've actually said that, and people took it seriously, and I'm like, calm the fuck down. I'm just fucking with you. Calm down. Red Dead Redemption. That's one of those games. I mean, Rockstar have had a history of doing amazing games in the past. Bully, an amazing fucking game. Red Dead Redemption 1 and 2, brilliant fucking games. I love playing those fucking games. The GTA titles, I've enjoyed every single GTA that's came out. Vice City, I loved that fucking game, as you guys know. Even the original Grand Theft Auto games, the first two, they were fucking top-down views. And obviously GTA 5, I just played it earlier on today, for fuck's sake. I'm still not looking forward to GTA 6, though. I just think that the soul of the company's changed so much. A lot of people have left. It feels like the fucking vision has gone away, I don't know. The Warriors, Rockstar made the Warriors game. I've not played the Warriors game, but it's meant to be a really good fucking game. Goldie, good shout for the Warriors. I've heard great things about that game. Anyway, I owe you guys bingo horns. Because Phil said positive. We are 4 away from a full house. I am going to go 1.5 speed. Where do I fall too far behind here?
Okay, that's really what I got. There's not much else to talk about today. So, let's get the shout-outs. We have 2 shout-outs. First of all, we have Thomas Green who did a super chat, all right? Thomas Green said the following, okay? It's redundant going over your schedule daily. You already have shorts. You post it on your Twitter and your community tab. Do you think that we have memory problems? Excuse me. Allow me to translate for the rest of you in layman's terms, because I know this is very complex language, all right? And maybe it's hard to understand at first. So allow me to...
Get ready for a dumb close-up. I'm going to call it now. I'm getting ready for a dumb close-up.
Put this through the internet filter translator.
I did not expect that. Also, Dashy says it says Twitter. When did it say Twitter?
It's redundant going over your schedule daily. You already have shorts. You post it on your Twitter.
Yes, it did say Twitter. Dashy, that's a great set. That's a great spot. There we go. That's another bingo. Just the one. Here we go. We're 3 away.
And your community tab. Do you think that we have memory problems?
Okay, I am going to go full screen for this so you guys can enjoy Phil's strange antics. Just, and I'm going to slow it down. Fuck it, why not? I'll slow it down at the right time.
Excuse me. Allow me to translate for the rest of you in layman's terms, because I know this is very complex language, all right? And maybe it's hard to understand at first. So allow me to put this through the internet filter translator.
Right, and then we'll slow it down to... We'll do 0.75. Well, there's your thumbnails. I'll let you guys take a second or two just to make sure you get your thumbnails sorted for that, and there you fucking go. I'm actually surprised I didn't do a dumb close-up for that though. I was really expecting a dumb close-up, so... Yeah, it didn't happen.
Thank you, Thomas, for the super chat and the intelligent discourse. Everyone likes the schedule on the pre-stream because it allows me to update it on the fly. A lot of the times we change it. A lot of the times between last night and the morning, things have changed. There's game announcements, there's shuffling around, there's developments, there's poll results. I'll keep it on the show because I run the podcast, not you. You can run your own podcast, the Thomas Green Show. Go for it. I hope it becomes the most popular podcast among your 3 friends. Okay.
He said friend. He actually said friend from that toxic fucking rant. We're 2 away. It is a double bingo. I'll try to count the fucking bingos we had from that one. That's a double bingo. So we are two away from a full fucking house. By the way, it was a valid fucking point. It was a valid fucking point. I'm not saying the guy was fucking dead set correct, but it's a valid observation, and Phil didn't need to be so fucking salty, aggressively toxic about it. Yeah, he is Phil Burnell. This is what he fucking does. This is how he always fucking is. He's always going to lash out and be bitchy and whiny and moany, and if people are just giving him fucking valid criticism. constructive criticism. People are saying doing this might be a bit of a waste of time or whatever, why is it done? And he just fucking comes in and attacks the fucking guy. What a piece of shit. But hey, he said friends out of it, so we got something from it.
On the tip side of things, we've got Snow Carl, who tipped $1.50. Can't wait to read it and get him up on the leaderboard. Okay. Snow Carl says the following. Prepare your butts. Get ready. It's the Snow Carl say. Oh, it's a segment I like to call Snow Carl's question. So here we go. Let's see what Snow Carl has on his mind this morning. Excuse me. Ahem. I want to be sure to enunciate properly. Here we go. Hey, Phil. I remember a few years ago you always mentioned and showed on stream you used to take vitamin supplements. What supplements do you still take to this day, and what is your reasoning? I would love to know. Thanks.
That's a perfectly good question. That's not a fucking mean question. That's not some sort of strange baiting question. That is actually a reasonable fucking question that somebody that's interested in Phil's content would ask him. Now, is Phil going to be a fucking normal, responsible human being and answer openly and just, you know, transparently? Or is he going to be a fucking piece of shit and just treat Snow Carl like the fucking moron he is for giving him fucking money randomly?
If I'm thinking of what you're speaking of, people used to ask me, do I do anything in regards to taking any vitamins at all? And
at least he leaned away from the microphone that time.
There's one thing I definitely don't need to take, and that's methane gas. I definitely don't need any more of that. Okay, excuse me. It's disgusting. Years ago, I think my answer was I take a daily multivitamin and I take a vitamin D supplement, correct? I think that's how I answered. And I guess what you're asking is, what do I still do today and what is my reasoning? Okay. I'll be honest with you, I don't take the multivitamin anymore. And the reason is money.
Hey, he's asking a question honestly. Hey, let's give him his due. Snow Carl asked a normal question and Phil seems to be treating it normally, so fair play.
This year, I tried to cut back on any kind of excessive spending possible. There's no scientific facts proving that multivitamins actually have any effect, although I've taken a multivitamin my entire life. All right. I stopped doing it this year. Earlier this year, it was one of those things that I just cut back on. All right. And
I mean, if you've been taking multivitamins your entire fucking life and you're like this as a human being, I think they may have had an effect on you. I'm just saying there's a potential correlation there between the multivitamins getting taken every single fucking day of your fucking miserable existence and you being the person you are today. Is there a possible correlation? It seems a bit of a coincidence that you are this piece of cash shit, you know, toxic, horrible prick of a person and you took this shit every single fucking day. Prophet is confused as fuck, you know, cut back on the vitamins. What the fuck? You had to cut that $12 a month out, says Chisel. Is it $12 a month for that multivitamin pill? Fucking hell. And Kid Flynn with the this and there, vitamin bamba crat.
have I seen a change? I don't know. You tell me. Do I look different? I don't have a multivitamin in me right now. Do I look any different? You know, some people are of the impression that multivitamins don't work. That if you take a vitamin in a concentrated form like that, that essentially what happens is your body will just flush it out. So you'll take it, you'll digest it, it'll go into your tract, you won't absorb, and you just pass it right back out. So why do you even bother? That's almost like an old wives' tale that multivitamins work, that the true way to ingest vitamins is through a liquid supplement or eating food. You know, that's the way to really do it.
The Baltic Bro says, money? It's $9 or 3 months supply. Also, yes, there is scientific fact, as you get older, a multivitamin helps. There you fucking go. And Conroy says, well, Phil, you bled from a cat's non-claws, so yeah, I'd say you could use some fucking vitamins. I added the word, you know, fucking there because Conroy wouldn't swear usually. I'm the sweary one. So yeah, Phil stopped taking multivitamins. He claims it's because of money. Maybe he was buying the premium version, you know. Maybe he was buying the special fucking, you know, secret, you know, only the most elite people in the world get a sort of special multivitamin. Get a garbage fucking labeling like
that. I don't know. I'm not a dietitian. I'm not a doctor. I don't have answers to that stuff. But, you know, I basically I'm not taking the the vitamin supplement anymore, and I don't think anything's changed. It's been many months I haven't taken it now, right? I look the same. I didn't change a weird color. I didn't become unhealthy or anything. I seem fine, all right? I do still take a vitamin D supplement because unlike most people, I am literally indoors outside of sunlight 6 days a week. It's the one day a week I go out to run errands, or the day I spend with my wife is the one day I get sunlight. While most people are outside of their houses a lot more often, I'm not. My job keeps me in my office all day long. So I take the vitamin D supplement.
Anyone else remember when he claimed he fucking went out to do exercise once every other day? I'm pretty sure he said before that once every 2 days he goes out for a good like walk / jog / run. That seems to have been completely retconned in this wee story all of a sudden. So it's almost as like fucking Phil was maybe lying about going out for a fucking exercise in the beautiful summer sunshine of Seattle. Yeah, Greg likes some shit as well. Wasn't he claiming to power walk every single fucking day? He power walked his way towards his fucking phone. He went directly to the fucking bathroom and he sat down in that fucking toilet to play the WWE Champions, undisturbed, with the door fucking locked, so Cat couldn't fucking bother him. Jesus Christ, man! Even I get out fucking every day. I work from home and I still get to go out every day essentially. I work from home, but I still get to fucking go out every day pretty much. So maybe a day I don't have to.
Money, yeah, yeah. Money, money. Oh, money, money. Yeah, yeah. Money, money.
Thank you very much, Carlos Misty, for super chat. It says, it's not hard to sit on the grass for 15 minutes, dude. Aye, exactly. Phil couldn't even take fucking 10-15 minutes of his miserable fucking boring little life to just enjoy nature and enjoy the outside, enjoy feeling the sunlight on his pasty white complexion skin. Even Sheamus in the fucking wrestling is not as white as this guy.
Okay. So, there you go. But that's it. That's all I do right now. Outside of that, and by the way, that was actually recommended to me by a doctor many years ago. I was told that if you have a vitamin D deficiency, essentially what can happen is that you become, if you become someone who just doesn't have enough sunlight in a day, you can actually have a less, it's not that you don't have less energy, it's that your body doesn't process energy efficiently. Let's put it that way. You need to have vitamin D in order to actually, process energy better. And if you
Phil needs a D.
don't have it, just like vitamin B, vitamin D, they're all part of energy processing. So if you don't have it, you could literally eat and then still not get the energy you would get out of food because you didn't have your vitamin D.
Money, money. Yeah, yeah. Money, money. Oh, money, money. Yeah, yeah. Money, money.
Thank you again, Carlos Misty, for super chat. It says, don't you have 4G phones? Me too, Phil. Jesus Christ, man. The Baltic Bro says, I used to heavily bodybuild and did some competitions. Phil, like always, has no idea what he's talking about. Keep in mind that Phil claimed he used to lift weights when he was younger and he got jacked and all that shit. Which I'm definitely... Well, here's what I think. Phil, apparently, in school, was picked on because he was a wee fat boy. It wasn't also fucking like, whale-sized or whatever, but he seemed like a wee heavy fat boy. He was the only child. He was spoiled by his mama and dada. So he was a wee fatty with an oddly shaped head, But you see pictures of Phil at these early, 2003, 2004, 2005. You see pictures of a very young Phil Burnell in his tournaments, where he's fucking early 20s. And he is clearly, skinny. He's not a wee fatty at all. So there must have been a transition between him being a wee fatty boy, schoolboy, and him, going to college or whatever, where he obviously did do some sort of exercise in some capacity to lose that weight. It wasn't jacked or anything. I've never seen Phil looking jacked or anything, but he has looked skinny in those very early young adults, young 20s pictures. So at some fucking point in time, Phil probably did see a gym, and see exercise equipment and probably utilised it to some capacity when he had the motivation to do it in his fucking foolish younger years where he thought he could take on the world. Nowadays, fuck no, man, he's fucking wasting away.
So, there you go. Again, that's what a doctor told me years ago. So I started taking vitamin D supplement at that point. I still do it to this day. That's the one thing I still take. Outside, I've kind of dropped everything else because, again, no evidence it was doing anything, and I needed to save money this year. So, Snow Carl has tipped me another $1.50. Oh, wow. Guys, this is a special day. Snow Carl has tipped me twice. So, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for Snow Carl's question, part 2. Very nice. All right. Snow Carl's question, take 2. Get ready for this. Now that you've been streaming on YouTube for 18 months, how would you rate your time here, and are you happy and optimistic about your overall and recent progress? Here's what I would say. Since I returned to YouTube, all right, we've all now directly seen the difference of experience between Twitch and YouTube. Absolutely, there's advantages on Twitch, and absolutely there's advantages on YouTube. It's kind of like the grass always seems greener on the other side. Then when you go to the other side, you realize, oh, well, there actually was nice stuff where I came from too that I'm missing out on, but I also like these features, you know? I definitely would say the quality of the streams when it comes to our interactions and making it more personable has been outstanding. We have more control over the streams here, and we don't have that element of outside interference and trolling that used to happen frequently on Twitch. It's a lot easier to keep track of here. At the same time,
I have a feeling I might say wrong here. I think he's going to talk about him, Twitch banning him, and he'll be like, I did nothing wrong. We might get it wrong here.
There's a lot of features missing that we loved on Twitch, right? That whole aspect of the channel point system and things like that, I really miss, all right? So, also, let's be honest here. On YouTube, there is no constant fear that you're going to say and do something that's going to get you fucking canceled off the internet. On Twitch, you could sneeze the wrong way, and someone says it sounds like you said something racist, and you get banned from the fucking site until some...
Fucking predictable, Phil. Thank you so much for being such a predictable little fuckboy. We have another double bingo, and we are 1 away from a full house. This could be a day. I told you I felt good about this, guys. I told you we're just 1 dumb close-up away from a fucking full house, and I get to give somebody in fucking chat a 50 quid prize. That could be a gift voucher. It could just be cash over PayPal or something. We can figure something out. We can depend. But first we need to fucking win the card, and then we need to pick a winner, and then we can determine what we're going to do in terms of how to give you the money, or the prize, or the voucher, or whatever. First things first, we're waiting for a dumb close-up. Before we do anything else, we need that dumb close-up.
Idiot overturns it because they're a moron to believe what was said to begin with. Okay, it's that dumb. Here on YouTube, you're not in that constant risk factor. You don't feel that. I don't at all. I've been on YouTube for 14 years. I am not in any feeling of, oh no, I'm endangered and I'm going to get kicked off the site. It's not going to happen. The shit that will happen to me on YouTube can always be overturned. All right, because it's always bullshit. So I'm not worried about it in any way, shape, or form. I'm just not. On Twitch, it's like you're walking on fucking eggshells. God forbid I fart, and the fart, sounds like I said something that insults the looks of someone on a stream, and now I get, fucking kicked off. And then on top of that, again, with YouTube, at the very least, from my experiences, some people could say otherwise, from my experiences, all right, on YouTube, when you get punished for doing something wrong, you know what happened. You'll get sent strikes. You'll be told, here's what happened. On Twitch, literally, they're just like, fuck you. Turn your...
You were told exactly what you did, though. You used a series of hateful slurs. You denied using the hateful slurs, but we have video evidence, documented by several people, myself included, of you using the hateful slurs. There is unprecedented, actual, evidence here. We have video archives of you using hateful slurs on Twitch. They then said, let's get the fuck rid of that guy. Let's yeet that guy off our platform because he's using those hateful slurs. And Phil can fucking try and whine and try and pretend he never used the hateful slurs, but when we have video evidence showing Phil using the hateful fucking slurs, then his fucking denials are just fucking pointless. They're a completely moot point. Gregory likes asking who you're going to believe, Phil or our lying detractor videos. We took it out of context. The context was that this piece of shit's a racist, homophobic, hateful human being. Ben Johnson says it's going to be hard for a bingo now as he's out of energy for a close-up. All it takes is him pressing a button. Who knows, we'll see.
Stream off, kick you out of the partner program, nothing. No explanation, no recourse. On YouTube, there's a process in place. I've heard there's some extreme situations where that's not the case. For example, there was a YouTuber who jokingly made a post on Twitter that he was going to harm or dox or do horrible things to YouTube employees, and they banned him. And he's like, well, why did you ban me? Well, because you said that on your Twitter. You can't do that. Oh, it was a joke. Well, we don't care, right? Yeah, you probably shouldn't do that. If you have you're going to use some intelligence
And by the way, I'm not trying to blame the guy for making a bad joke. I'm just saying, yeah, in the modern era, when people have gone to YouTube HQ and shot it up, you remember a couple years ago this happened, a crazy woman went to YouTube headquarters and started shooting at people. When that's actually happened, you probably shouldn't be making threatening jokes on Twitter about YouTube staff. They may be a little touchy, okay? But outside of situations like that, there's really, it doesn't happen on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? And again, I've been around on YouTube for 14 years, so I'm not really too worried about shit like that. While on Twitch, it's like, it doesn't matter who you are, how long you've been there, if you're even within the rules. If for some reason someone's having a bad day and they got a stick up their ass about you, you're out of there. So the other good thing, I will say, okay? The other good thing about being on YouTube is that now we're focusing on building my YouTube presence again. And if you haven't noticed in the last year and a half I've been here, right? DSP Gaming has become kind of notable again, meaning all the things I've done, the React events, the YouTube show.
Hang on.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Money,
Wait for it.
money. Oh, money, money. Yeah, yeah. Money, money.
First of all, thank you very much for Super Chat. Carlos Mystery says he just victim blamed Actman. That's right, he did. It was Actman he was talking about there, about the guy on Twitter making those jokes. Second of all, did he just fucking have a strange Make America Great Again kind of reference for his own channel? Make DSP Gaming relevant again? The guy's still sitting on 199,000 fucking subscribers. Still on 199,000 subscribers. He was hoping for 200,000 by April. He wanted to do a big special massive birthday celebration by April. He wanted the first quarter of the year to have hit 200,000 subscribers. And we're actually past the second quarter of the year now. We're into the final stretch, the final... Actually, I'm saying quarter. Third. It's third. The first 4 months of the year, April, that's the third of the year. The second third of the year was August, I'll say, and we're past that point, and we're now in the final third of the fucking whole year, and he's still not hit 200,000 fucking subscribers. I never said that. 200,000 subscribers he wants. He's got 395 people on his channel right now. How many people are actual members? Who knows? He's got 439 members and 397 people watching him. That should tell you everything about the actual true number of people that are actually there as fans as Phil Burnell. He has more members than viewers. Something's not adding up there. Just saying.
Shorts, playthroughs, consistent streams. The channel is building. It's a very slow build, don't get me wrong. And I had no notions that this channel was going to explode. But there is growth on this channel. Every month I'm looking at my stats and it's saying, yeah, you actually went up. My views were tanking when I was a full-time streamer on Twitch because I didn't care about this channel. So this channel was just a repository for the stream archives. They weren't getting views, didn't matter. I didn't care. Now I'm building this back up again. And we're on the precipice of hitting 200,000 subscribers. Like, we're literally right there on the edge. And we will probably...
Give us an accurate number, Phil Burnell. Give us an actual accurate tally. Why not? I mean, I can give you guys an accurate tally now. I can go to my YouTube studio and show you guys what my numbers say. 2007. 2007 subscribers I've got so far. Phil could do this if he wants to. He could go to his YouTube studio right now and show you guys the actual accurate number that Phil has for his total subscription, his total subscribers, whatever. He's not going to.
Probably do it within the next month, I would guess.
He has been saying the next month for every month this year. We're going to do it next month. He says fucking January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, and now September. The end of every single fucking month, he is going to break 200k apparently.
So some people have asked me, I will actually answer a question for everyone that's kind of been lingering. People are asking me, Phil, when are you going to hit 200,000 subscribers? And when you do, are you doing a special celebratory event? What gives? All right. Ready? I'm going to drop the news on you today. All right.
Oh, this might be a close-up. This might be a dumb close-up. I don't know.
The hot news. You ready for this? Okay. At one point we did. And then it immediately was undone. All right.
Bullshit. Are you trying to tell me he actually hit 200,000 subscribers? Didn't say a fucking thing about it. And there's no evidence whatsoever to prove this. He's claiming that he hit 200,000 subscribers at one fucking point. And then it went under again. And it went massively under. I'm not believing that for a second.
And when you do, are you doing a special celebratory event? What gives?
Let's hear it again. Let's see what he says. Let's hear him out.
All right. Ready? I'm going to drop the news on you today. All right, the hot news. You ready for this? Okay. At one point we did, and then it immediately was undone. All right, allow me to explain what I mean. One night when I wasn't even around, apparently we hit 200K, but then immediately lost 150 subscribers. I was looking at like the stats or whatever. It happened when I wasn't even live or anything, so there's no way that I was live tracking it. I was just looking, it was like, it said, we did, but then they went away. What happened? So here's the thing. At any time on DSP Gaming, there's likely a ton of bot accounts, fake accounts, troll accounts, right? And at any given moment, this channel can increase by 200-300 subs, but then overnight dip by 200-300 subs. Okay? And as much as I like to say, oh, what a giant celebratory event, we hit 200K subscribers, it's so amazing, right? What'll end up happening is the moment I make that announcement, trolls will immediately unsub to just tank the numbers again. You see?
Fuck the fuck off, Phil. Fuck the fuck off. Look at the fucking whataboutery fucking excuses already. The second that we fucking hit 200K, the trolls are going to ruin the party for me and unsubscribe. I don't know about anyone else. I don't know about any of you guys in the fucking chat. I am not subscribed to Phil Burnell. Look at my full screen. It's asking me to subscribe. Fuck that shit. Who'd want to fucking subscribe to that shit? No thank you. Fuck you very much, Phil Burnell. I am not subscribing to this garbage tier content. By the way, ignore the wee title up here, you know, it's nothing really, you know, it's just DSP spending $1,000 on the Raid Champions this weekend, you know, it's crazy, you know, ignore all that shit. Oh yeah, I don't know anyone else is subscribed to fucking Phil. Is any of you guys, any of you guys subscribed to Phil? Imagine if you guys are subscribed to Phil, it's only because you want to talk in his chat. Sneakily.
See? So as much as I'd like to say, oh, this is a great accomplishment or whatever, there's really no point in doing it until we're consistently at 200K. So even though we may hit 200K in the next 2 weeks, right? Maybe with all the new games coming out in October, we're going to get a bunch of new people now subscribing to the channel and hundreds of people, right? We may not consistently have 200K. It might go up and down and up and down and up and down. So why go crazy over, right? What I would say is let's wait and let's see it actually consistently be 200K, and maybe it takes a month or two to get there. But once we get there, then we can say, all right, you know what? Let's do maybe a little bit of a celebratory thing, maybe a little retrospective. I don't know. We'll think about it. But I don't want to go crazy because I'm not exaggerating. This week, we were at 200K. We were at 199, 700 something. Then we were at 199.
Prove it. Prove it. Fucking prove it. Prove that you're at 200K any fucking point in time. Otherwise, I'm calling shenanigans, I'm calling bullshit. I am pressing X to gout, as Train says.
900 something, then we were at 199, 850, and now I think we're like at 199, 900 something again. It's going all over the place. It's going woo, like this. So when it goes like that every day.
I would like to demonstrate, guys, whenever you ask what hand graphs are, these are hand graphs. Anytime we've got hand graphs shown on a bingo card, this is a perfect example of what hand graphs are.
900 something, then we were at 199, 850, and now I think we're like at 199, 900 something again. It's going all over the place. It's going woo, like this. So when it goes like that every day, why care? You know what I'm saying? Do you want to know the number? I can actually read it right now, and I guarantee you in 10 minutes it'll be different. 199,979 subscribers right now on the channel. Now, because I said that, we'll probably dip down to 199.8. I almost guarantee it. Because that's what I mean. That's the nature of how this works. These people kind of fucking around. And there's nothing you can really do about it. See what I'm saying? So we already were 200K, but then it went away. Why am I going to say anything? Right?
I would just like to point out that I hit 2,000 subs before Phil would hit 200,000. And I think actually Phil's been chasing 200K subs before he even hit 1,000. So Jim's asking, did he just admit most of his subs are detractors? He's admitting, or he seems to believe, that there's hundreds of detractors that are subscribed to him who will unsub to him. I'm actually kind of curious to see what his number's like in 10 minutes time, 15 minutes time. I'm kind of curious to see actually how much it will drop off or go up. I feel it might go up a bit.
The way to solidify it would be to have people come and legitimately subscribe who aren't just going to be bot accounts that are going to unsubscribe right away, which will take a couple months, I feel like. I feel like maybe late October, November, now we'll have extra hundreds of people. They're not going to unsub overnight, and therefore we're going to lock into the 200K, and then maybe we'll do a celebration, okay? Okay. Carlo Falcone has tipped me $5. Thank you, Carlo, for the $5 tip. Get down the leaderboard. Let's see what he has to say. By the way, it is nice in here. It is very nice in here with the window open and the fan blowing. It's really nice. I'm really enjoying this today without the air conditioner. Okay. Carlo says, what are your thoughts on the Mercado map in Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2? To me, the entire multiplayer experience is exactly like the first one. Additionally, this game is nothing compared to the old original Call of Duty Modern Warfare 1 through 3. I don't think we're going to have experiences like those originals anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't feel we're going to ever go back to those days. People are used to this game being like it is now, with the more modernized controls, the insane amount of fucking equipment, and a million add-ons to your gun. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not going to change. It's not. We're never going to go back to the classics. You got to kind of accept at some point, we're in the modern era, and this is what first-person shooters have become. Okay? What do I think about the Mercado map? I don't know. I think I like it. I like the layout of it, although there's a major choke point in the middle of that road is the major choke point, and it could be really weird if everyone's going for the road at once. Like, if you're doing domination, everyone's going for B. Unless you mean something else, in which case, I don't know what you mean. But so far, there's not a map I dislike. Let's put it that way. But then again, I haven't played. Probably played Farm. I probably played like 80% of the time. Mercado, I probably played 15% of the time. And then whatever the other two maps are, I played like 5%. I played them once, you know. So I can't really attest to that yet. Thank you for the tip, by the way. Okay. On the YouTube side of things, Thomas Green did another $2 super chat. He says, do you use the schedule as a time filler? Thomas, everything is a time filler. In life, everything is a time filler, right? We're all going to die someday. We're going to turn to dust. We're going to turn to vapor. We're going to go out to the universe. We're not going to be sentient anymore. We're going to lose our consciousness, and we're going to fade into nothing. Everything we literally do while we're alive is just a time filler to our death, right? So, do you have a point? I don't think you do. Thanks for the super chat.
Basically, yes. Yes was the answer. Yes, Phil needs to fucking pad out time and waste as much fucking time. Why is Phil fixated on spending 90 minutes? And sometimes he'll be done with everything he needs to talk about within like 30. And then he's got all this fucking time to fucking try and crawl to. He's determined to start gameplay at 12:30 PM. He can't start it sooner than that. Heaven forbid he starts it sooner and fucking messes with the artistic schedule he has in his fucking dent head. It'll fucking mess up the viewers. The viewers might fucking like turn up at 12:30 thinking the stream's gameplay is going to start. And then they see the gameplay's already began. And they're like, why, Phil? Why have you started gameplay earlier than 12:30? This has thrown us off our own schedules of when we come to view you because I don't want to hear you talk because you bore us. Why, Phil? It's bizarre why he fucking sticks to this so strictly.
Babu Chan has become a member, re-upping for a year. That's 1 year of support from Babu Chan. Thank you so much, Babu Chan. I really appreciate that. And thank you so very much for the ongoing level of support. Really. Thank you. Okay. So now, we still have a little bit of extra time, just a little bit. What I'd like to do is I'll open up the stream. And by the way, thank you guys. Over 400 viewers. Awesome. Call of Duty definitely has brought extra viewers to the streams, and I appreciate that. 60 likes, and we didn't even start with gameplay yet. Awesome. If you guys like the stream, please give it a like. 100 likes is great for engagement purposes. Yesterday, we almost hit 200 likes, which is really great, and will definitely help the channel. And thank you to those who did contribute with tips and super chats so far this morning. I appreciate all of that. Okay, let's open up the chat's Q&A. Tag me in the chat and ask me a question. Jade says, let's get wins today. I love this game. I'm glad to hear you're enjoying it. I'm enjoying it too. Argo says, did you watch the Queen's funeral? No. Walking Paranoia says, I know you tested it when you first got a Series X. Would you consider going back to a Master Chief Collection once and a while for variety? It's better than Infinite. Maybe. Remember, I played it once or twice. I liked it. Sadly, people didn't really care, though. If you watched, there was really no interest. I think if you're into Halo or the Halo community, great. I mean, my viewers really are not. I did get you guys a bit into Halo Infinite, right? Because I like this so much, but sadly, I don't really think there's much interest. People just kind of see it as an aging franchise at this point, right? Well, Dark Viking, I'm very sorry to hear your roof caught on fire. Jesus. But I hope you take care of that. I'm sorry. Jeez, that's terrible. Darth Revan says, not sure if you know, apparently Dreamlight Valley will be going free to play soonish. Only found out after I bought the Ultimate Edition on Switch, which runs like shit, by the way. I'm playing it on Game Pass. I haven't spent $1 on it. So if it goes free to play, I don't really mind. I've already had it. But no, isn't it true? It's not released yet, right? Like you can buy it early or you get it on Game Pass. But yeah, I think you're right. I think it was always meant to be free to play and people didn't really understand the model. And it was a little confusing for people, I guess, right? The Falcone family, to me, another $5, said I was talking about the design, colors, and maybe broken gate. I think the gate is the main choke point. I think it was based in Mexico or maybe Latin America. Yeah, oh, that's what it's supposed to be, right? I think didn't they say it was based in Mexico? The gate's interesting because it's funny. The gate doesn't fucking move. It's a gate. And you're throwing explosives and you know blowing shit up all around it, and the gate never moves. It's hilarious. What is it, the most fucking heavy gate you've ever made in history? But I see the choke point as the main road leading to point B on domination, because that's what everyone is heading towards when they play it. Maybe I'm wrong, but that's what I see as the choke point. I like it. Again, I've only played two. Really, I played Mercado and Farm. That's really it. Okay. The other two maps I played once. I have no opinion because I haven't played on them enough. But those two I don't have a problem with. I think they're all right. Ball Sack Stapler just hit me $6 and said hi. Hello, Ball Sack Stapler. That's a really messed up name. So I'm just going to call you Ball Sack Stapler. There you go. BSS. Big Stinky Snakes. Thank you for the tip. Hello to you. Carlton Jr. says, why do you think Disney's new racing competitor to Mario Kart? Oh, what do you think about Disney's new competitor to Mario Kart? They have a history of putting out decent kart games going back to the N64. I didn't even know that they're making one. They are? I didn't hear about this at all. It's not out, right? When is it coming out? I need more info. I'm like Johnny 5, I am alive, and I need input. Need input. Input. Alicia.
Basically, he's talking about money. You know, you give him money, that'll fucking keep him going. DSP thrives on that fucking monetary input to keep him going.
Any plans on adding more gaming lights behind you might be more appealing? You mean like the lamp? I really like this lamp. And actually, when we were out that day, what was it, over a month ago? When we were at a store, they had two gaming lamps. They had this, and they had one that just said game over, and the text was glowing, and the text would change color just like this. But I said, you know what, the character might make more sense. So I got this, and I really like it. So will I ever get more gaming lighting? I might. For now, I'm not going to get anything probably new in that regard till next year, simply because the holidays are around the corner. So we're going to have Halloween for October. We're going to have Christmas for December. Maybe next year we'll do something different. And of course, you know, I'm hopeful that maybe by the end of the year, I can raise enough to get a new PC and a new setup and upgrade everything. But I guess we're going to see how things go. Okay. Certainly, I'm going to be honest. Losing $1,000 of income last month because I lost 300 members here on YouTube.
There it is. There it is. The $1,000 fucking lore. Never mind the fact they just spent $1,000 on WWE champions. Ignore that important wee tidbit of information. This man spent $1,000 over a WWE Champions event from Friday to today.
Yeah, yeah. Money. Oh, money. Yeah, yeah. Money.
Thank you very much, Heinz, for the super chat. It says, I need more info. He won't look for it though. You give it. So yeah, Phil says I need more information, but he's not fucking bothering his arse to try and look for it himself because he's a lazy fucking wee piece of shit. He just needs to be fed that information. Give, you know, it's let all the fucking fanboys and dentheads fucking provide you the information. Never mind trying to verify that information yourself, Phil. Just fucking wait for them to give you the information and trust their fucking talking sense and not just bullshitting you. Someone made a fucking good point as well there. He talked about the fucking lamp there, right? The lamp. You know, he was acting like he bought the fucking lamp. He was going to get this lamp, but he went and got that lamp instead of the Pac-Man light. I thought Kat bought him that lamp as a present, and Phil's talking about it like he fucking bought it himself. So is it potentially possible here that Phil actually bought a lamp himself and it wasn't a gift from Kat after all? After all, Kat doesn't fucking watch this shit. How's she going to know? Jesus Christ, man, I don't know. He's such a lazy bastard, man. Just fucking look for information yourself. It might take you a minute to Google it. You're dead there anyway, fucking waiting for a question to get asked where you just scan your chat. Just fucking Google the thing. It takes you a minute to search for this shit.
Has not been a push in the right direction. It's setting me back. So this has not been a good thing. This fucking false copyright strikes has really hurt me. Will I try Warzone? Yes, I will. If I buy the game, obviously I'm going to try all the modes. Will I play the game high on life? Yes, I am going to play it. It's on Game Pass and it looks fun. How do I stay so resilient and happy in life when I'm struggling? It's in my nature. Like I told you guys yesterday, I use...
Oh, fuck, don't get me started on this, man. He had a strange fucking segment on his fucking, you know, Sunday night fucking shitey bite thing or whatever. He had a strange victim segment last night where he's talking about how he's always been shat on in life. And it's like, oh, I always use... And no one believed in me, not even my family believed things I could do, so I used that negativity that they had on me, and I want to prove them wrong. I fed off their hate of me not, you know, trying to claim I couldn't do things and all that shit. That is just, Jesus Christ, man. This delusional motherfucker is acting like such a fucking victim, but he is one of the most fortunate human beings to have ever existed on this fucking planet. The amount of fucking pig roach luck that this man has fucking somehow had bestowed upon him is inconceivable to most fucking people. He got given some fucking bullshit, ridiculous contract by Machinima, which he milked the absolute ever-living shit out of and earned tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of dollars for doing the most benign, mind-numbingly stupid shit. He fucking filmed himself stuffing his fat wee face full of fast food, and he got fucking hundreds and hundreds of dollars from those fucking videos because of that shit. You know, it's incredible the easy fucking money this man could make because he fucking stumbled into some dumbass easy mode contract from Machinima. Then you fucking talk about the point where it's bankruptcy. Now, most people in Phil's situation would have been fucked, but because of COVID, because of the pandemic, because it had to get done over the phone, because due diligence was not done for the bankruptcy, he got away with fucking deceiving the fucking, you know, the government, the courts, the bankruptcy courts of what is fucking true and accurate information. He passed off those fucking business expenses, you know, as actual, you know, they were fraudulent. You know, he's claimed fucking mobile gaming as a business expense, but it's not. So they passed him off as a fucking valid business expense, but it wasn't. That was an amazing stroke of pig luck. Even Rakita Law says he lucked out massively by having the fucking bankruptcy hearing over the phone instead of in person. He would have been under far more scrutiny if it was done in person, and far more might have came to light otherwise. Don't get me fucking started on this shit, man, honestly, man. We're close to a full house. We just one dumb close-up and I'll feel better. One dumb fucking close-up and we can celebrate a full fucking house. And somebody in chat can win some dosh.
I use negativity towards me to motivate me to succeed. Right? I do. When someone says I'm not good enough, I'm not funny enough, I'm not entertaining enough, I'm not talented enough, I'm not smart enough, I'm not strong enough, I'm not fast enough, I'm not this, I'm not that, you'll never succeed, you'll never achieve this, you'll never do this, I use that to motivate myself to do it. And so far in my life, it's worked. Certainly my life is not perfect, but here I am, still making fun content with you guys every day, making a living doing it. So obviously somehow it's working, right? I also take the overwhelming positivity of my viewer base who like what I do for a living and send me messages and stuff all the time behind the scenes. I get nice emails pretty frequently now. I'd say probably, you know, a couple of weeks telling me about people who say, man, I really like your content. And, you know, they tell me their own personal takes. Some people are fans for a long time. Some people just jumped on and enjoyed this stuff. Some people used to be haters of mine and then had a change of heart, started watching this stuff, and now they really enjoy it. You know, for whatever reason, these people have reached out to me and they motivate me to keep going. So, Noel, or Noel, I guess it could be either, to me $1.50 said, did you hear about the girl who was doing the nasty live on Twitch? They gave her a 7-day ban. Yeah, I don't really care. I don't know anything about it. I don't care about it. I don't, you know, Twitch is fucked up. We all know that. I have no reason to keep talking about them because they're an ass-backwards company with rules that don't apply to everyone. It's true. One person will get a slap on the wrist and the next person gets a permaban for the same infraction. The site sucks shit. I would never want to go back there and conduct business unless they had a complete overhaul with how they run their business, meaning management gets routed and they actually have concrete rules that need to be enforced, and there's actually a system they adhere to for, you know, escalation of a problem and all of that. See, the time that I was there, they went from being dramatically improved to just devolving back to the shit that they used to be.
I mean, you could have fucking bypassed a lot of these problems, Phil, if you just simply took this simple piece of advice. Stop using hateful slurs. If you stopped using hateful slurs, Twitch probably would have been okay with you. But you kept using hateful fucking slurs and so they fucking got rid of your ass. You're not even banned. You got removed from the partner program, but you're not banned on Twitch though.
5 years I was there. So there you go. Let's see here. I'm not going to play Return to Monkey Island. I have no interest in it. I've already explained this. I also don't think it's a great game for streaming at all. Really don't. Think of it this way. You're playing a game like Return to Monkey Island. The entire game is a point-and-click adventure game with cryptic puzzles. So what's going to happen? You're going to get stuck. And you're either going to have to point and click for an hour to find the answer, or everyone's going to get so tired of waiting, they're just going to spam the chat with the answer. So why play the game? Those kind of games I feel are good for offline gameplay, play for yourself. I don't think that's going to be good for an interactive audience at all. Oh, yeah. Walking Paranoia says there was something special for Batman Day. If you use three matches of Batman and Multiverses, you get a code for an icon or something, okay? Daily Doses, I discovered you from the How Not to Play videos, but I became a fan of yours. Do you believe trolls can be some of your biggest fans? My trolls are my biggest fans. They're the most obsessive, completely engaged fans, but sadly it backfires because you don't want that kind of fan. I love my fan base, don't get me wrong, but when you become so ultra obsessed with every word out of someone's mouth to the point where now you want to research behind the scenes shit and try to delve into their private life shit, that's when you've gone too far.
You fucking involve your private life shit into your fucking gaming crap though, that's the thing, Phil. You cannot separate it. You fucking use those fucking tools in your personal life as a fucking crux to fucking beg some more. Guys, I have some bills in my personal life that I need you fuckers to step up and pay for. Guys, I have some things broken in my house in my personal life that my personal life wife cat broke and I need you fuckers to step up and pay for. Guys, I'm short $1,000 this month to pay for fucking my personal life bills that I need you fuckers to step up and pay for because membership's dropped. He involves his personal life shit all the fucking time in his content. So naturally, people are going to fucking ask about it as a fucking, you know, in reciprocation. You know, we fucking reciprocate these kind of things. He's using that as a fucking crux, as a tool to elicit some more money from people. And so people are going to naturally ask about his fucking personal life and the fucking details of shit, you know. If you want money from me, fucking let me know why. What's his fucking money going to? It's as simple as that. He's fucking begging hard for his fucking money. He really needs his fucking money, guys. It's like, why? Why? If I give you this money, what will it solve? What problem in your shitty little life will it solve for you? Fucking detail as to what the fuck you're going to use my money for to help your pathetic little life out. Try and sell it. I mean, obviously we're the fucking customers here. Phil's trying to fucking sell us him. We're supposed to give Phil money so he has a better life. But we see what he does with his fucking shit, you know. He spends $1,000 in WWE Champions, blows it all, the money's all gone, and all of a sudden he's down $1,000. Oh, by the way, I'm going to be short $1,000 this month. Please step up and contribute. Well, why? We know what you fucking spend your fucking money on. WWE Champions. Why the fuck would anyone want to give you money based on that evidence? We know it's fucking you playing the game. We've seen countless evidence, you know, countless pieces of evidence. So much evidence going against Phil that it's his fucking, you know, handle. It's him playing the fucking game. Jesus Christ, man. And by the way, you know, let's be honest here. I personally, I think, you know, most DSP fans are, you know, I'll say, what's fans short for? Fanatic. You know, and I think detractors are probably better DSP fans than his fucking own viewers are, usually. Keep in mind that these viewers are enabling him. Phil's got a serious problem, and these people are willing to give him money, so Phil does not recover from this problem. He keeps sinking money into that fucking mobile game, and his fans are enabling it. They know he's doing it, and they're happy he does it, and they enable it. So in my opinion, the real detractors are people sitting in his audience giving him much money.
That is a problem that I've got on the internet, sadly. Disney Speedstorm is free to play. It should be out by the end of the year. Closed beta ran in June. I didn't even hear about this at all. Interesting. It's the Disney driving game, obviously. Alan has tipped me $5 and says, what are your thoughts on people who do donuts in the middle of the street? Have you experienced something similar to that? I mean, no. Most people who do donuts would do it in a parking lot. Why would you want to do it in the middle of the street when there's a chance of oncoming traffic and onlookers recording and getting you in trouble? That's kind of dumb. I'm not aware of that. Thank you for the tip. Amnesiac Aaron became a 4-month member. Says, I love you, Phil. Hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you, Amnesiac Aaron, for the membership. I appreciate that. Mr. Saint Caesar says, I'm a big fan. You should try Retro Arch on the Xbox Series X. I'm playing New Super Mario Bros. On the Wii on the Series X. Huh? Oh, apparently Retro Arch is an emulator where you can play games from other consoles on the Series X. Gotcha. I was like, how the hell is he playing Mario Brothers on the Series X? What's the fastest car I've had? No idea. I would assume it was my Pontiac Grand Am. I drove that over 100 miles per hour before. But I've since, you know, that was the fastest I ever drove. I've never driven, again, any other car that fast. So that would be my guess. Yes, Call of Duty absolutely should have dedicated servers for older people like me with bad reflexes. We need dedicated servers, all right? I can't keep playing, have the game say that my bullets didn't hit the tech, and then I'm going to get so upset my dentures are going to pop out of my mouth. You know, I can't have that. I get so agitated, I stand up and I rage, and when I sit down, I sit squat on my hanging testicles, and it's very painful. I can't be doing that. They got to fix the servers for me. Alan did another $5 tip. Says they almost hit my white Mercedes Benz. It's big here in SoCal. Oh, I've never heard or seen of someone doing donuts in a street. Like I say, I've heard of people doing donuts, but typically they try to go to an abandoned parking lot where they feel it's safe. So thank you for the tips today, Alan. Anzu Kamaro feels Metal Hellsinger is a Game of the Year contender, so I hope I will try it at some point. I've got it on Game Pass. I can try it when we get a chance. 1% Milk says, would you say your old school competitive days in Street Fighter help contribute to your mentality of making and taking negativity and taking it to motivate you? I really enjoy Street Fighter gameplay. Absolutely. That's really where it started. That's really where it started. Because even though I was a good player in Connecticut, whenever I tried to venture out of Connecticut and do anything, oh, you suck, you're a scrub. No one cares about players from Connecticut, right? I was literally, no exaggeration, the highest ranked player out of Connecticut. No one else from Connecticut ever really did as well as I ever did in Street Fighter. So I was proud of that. But, you know, everyone told me I was never going to make anything of myself in the Street Fighter circle.
And you didn't. You didn't really. I mean, you got 4th place at Evo one fucking time People only know you got forfeit evil because you won't shut the fuck up about it. If Phil never mentioned the fact that he got forfeit evil one fucking time on some busted ass version of a game which most people fucking actually opted not to take part in, nobody would fucking know that shit. Most people would be so fucking oblivious to the fact that Phil got forfeit evil if he never fucking brought that shit up on a constant fucking basis. Big fucking deal. Fucking ask Connecticut to put it on a fucking state sign. Connecticut, home of the fourth place evil citizen Phil Burnell, who doesn't live here anymore because he wanted to fuck off away from his parents and all his fucking friends. I mean, big fucking deal, Phil.
Oh, my nose. All right. Last, we'll do one more question. All right? One last question. Who will get it? Would I consider playing on my monitor because the PlayStation 5 does 120 hertz for this game? I don't think my monitors are 120 hertz. You're talking about my computer monitors? They're not good. One of those computer monitors, I'm not kidding, I bought at the launch of Street Fighter 4. It's 2009. That's a 14-year-old monitor, 13-year-old monitor over there. The other one I bought maybe 4 years ago because I had two of those monitors from Street Fighter 4, and one of them started to fuck up and die and not turn on. Like it would turn on and have like the slowest turn on sequence ever, be dark as fuck and take forever to like warm up and be visible. So it was obvious it was gonna break. So I bought a new one. It's the newer model of the Asus monitor, but they're cheap. These aren't good monitors. I'm pretty sure they don't do 120 hertz. I don't know if my current TV does. It might, but the thing is, I'm limited to my capture setup. I have to only be playing at settings that my capture device can handle. My capture device is 8 years old. It can only do 1080p, 60 frames. That's it. It can't even do HDR. You know, it's definitely not going to do 120 hertz. And by the way, I'll say this too. YouTube, you don't want to be watching 120 hertz YouTube videos. YouTube compresses videos to shit. Okay? Even my 60 frames per second videos, it compresses to shit. You don't want YouTube trying to do that shit. It ain't going to handle it. It's going to kill your bandwidth and it's going to look like shit. Okay. All right, guys. Thank you for a great podcast. I hope you enjoyed it. I think it is now time for us to jump into Modern Warfare 2, and it's time for us to do our duties. We got to do the duties. Come on, boy. We got to get down there and shoot them and do your duties this year. Come on, yeah. All right, I haven't done that joke yet. All right. Guys, thank you so much. Awesome. Until next time.
You know how it goes by now. I skip his dumbass outro. Did he actually put intro by mistake?
Dark Sea.
Dumb bastard.
That was the wrong thing. Let's try that again. Until next time.
Dumbass. Come on, hurry up.
Okay, everybody, let's swap over. Let's get everything set up. I am going to pee quickly before we start. What the? There's no new tip. This is the old animation. It played again for some reason. It played a second time on this page. So let's get the camera resized and in place. And I am going to take a brief break to use the restroom, but I will not run an ad. It will not be a long one. It'll be a very quick one.
I would like to remind people before we do anything else, the game's not over yet. We need a dumb close-up, and before Phil started gameplay yesterday, he had a dumb close-up. I don't know why I did it, but I had a dumb close-up before he started gameplay for some fucking reason yesterday. So it could happen. He's going to get back from his wee dumbass break, and he actually might do a dumb close-up before he starts recording for YouTube. We'll wait and see. The game's not over yet. There's still hope.
And then we'll jump right into Call of Duty. And like I said today, first thing I want to do is a new loadout. I definitely want to grab a new weapon and start using a new weapon and see how they feel. Maybe an SMG or something today. Okay. Okay, I got this here. And hold on, I gotta grab my controller.
Oh, hurry the fuck up, Phil.
Josh, let's take a big...
I'm just gonna spam the fucking right arrow button until he gets fucking back. Oh, he's gonna take a short break, obviously. Because he's not even fucking got advertisements on or anything. Come on.
In?
There you go, he's back. Okay, here we go. Will we get a dumb close-up before he starts recording?
Okay, guys, I'm back. You give me 1 second. I actually got an unban request. I'd like to do it quick before we start. Just unban the person, and then we'll get started. Sound good?
Probably promised him fucking money or something. Phil, please.
I have a minimum bathroom time of 5 minutes. For some reason, we can only speculate why. Well, you guys can never be satisfied. If I run into the bathroom and I hurry and I come back, people are like, "You were so fast. Did you wash your hands? That's disgusting." Right? If I take my time and I'm doing stuff, oh, you took too long. So, all right, here you go. Here's how hilarious. Okay. So, by the way, I'm being told the webcam's out of frame. There you go. So here's what happened. I peed. I flushed. Okay, I noticed there was some dust built up on some of the shelves we have in our bathroom where we have storage stuff. So I got a tissue. I was wiping some of the dust off. Okay. Then I washed my hands. I dried them. I was checking my emails and I noticed there was an unban request. I said, oh, I think I'll process this unban request before we start with Call of Duty today. I walked back into the office.
Translation, he was playing WWE Champions as usual. Kid Flynn posted a Slim Fast intro pic thing to Twitter. Maybe something to end on. We're going to end on Notorious PIG contributions. That's how we always end on. I'll go check Twitter after we're done with the fucking stream and see what you're talking about, pal.
Oh, it takes 5 minutes to pee. It's so ridiculous. Shut up. Okay. I'll be right back. I'm going to unban someone.
I'm just going to fast forward again, just because he's going to be busy fucking arsing about his computer.
DL for a $2 tip, he says, "Avast me hearty, 'tis talk like a pirate day. Here be some doubloons for your booty." Now, wait a minute. I was going to do the do your duties, like, country redneck voice. I'm saying, ooh, boy, time for us to do all duties today. We got to shoot them up. We got to do all them things. And after that, I'm going to go out and I'm going to fry some catfish up. But I guess we can't do that now if it's talk like a pirate day. Also today I'm going to sing Cold-Blooded when I get kills and I'm cold-blooded. So, all right, you ready? Alan did an $8 tip. Thank you, Alan. He says this game takes place in Persia.
I'm getting serious fucking I'm a new whale kind of vibes from this guy. He bragged about having a white Mercedes and he was bitching and whining about guys doing donuts that are too close to his fucking white Mercedes. All while fucking giving Phil random tips here and there at the ass. Random fucking person is random. Alan F. M. Ranney. Whoever the fuck that person is tipping him all the tips today. He has been responsible for essentially almost every major tip for Phil's stream so far. In fact, I think Phil's actually already got $50 in Gunner Glasses because I've seen people mention Gunner Glasses in his chat earlier on. So I think by, not at this point in time, also in the fucking stream, but yeah. This little fucking new whale for Phil, or keep it an old whale, fucking using a different name just to fucking be weird and cover up. Who knows? But definitely getting some strange whale vibes from this guy.
It's a good question. I think so. I think actually what happens is all Call of Duty games, this is so loud and obnoxious. What stupid sound effect? Shut up. Why does it sound so bad? It's annoying. Anyway, I think all Call of Duty games take place in an actual film studio filmed in Persia. This is actual, it's kind of like how they faked the moon landing. All gameplay of Call of Duty actually takes place in Persia. I don't know if you guys knew that or not. There we go. Okay. Thank you for the $8 tip, Alan. Biggest tip of the day. Appreciate that. Okay, now. So let's see here. I want to check out my loadout, right? How do I get to that? How do I get to my loadout?
Shut up, bitch!
How do I get to my loadout? Oh, good. So he wants to be my friend. How nice. I don't know how to get to my loadout from here. Open beta. Here we are. Okay. So what I want... Jasper jumped on the twisty. He scared me. What I want to do is I want to change weapons. I don't want to use the M4 anymore. What guns have we unlocked? Let's take a look. Should I record this? You guys think people would be interested in watching this on YouTube? Maybe. All right, I'm going to record it. Ready? I'm going to up the volume a little bit, and I'm going to record this. Okay. Ladies and gents, and every...
Fucking stupid fucking chat Phil has. He was not going to record that. We had a chance to fucking still win because he was not recording this part of the fucking game. He was just fucking trying to pick some dumbass loadout because his dumbass chat suggested maybe fucking people want to see this, YouTube video. Phil, he started fucking recording. Fucking stupid, dent-headed motherfucking idiots in this fucking chat. They deserve, every single one of those fucking morons in that fucking chat that give Phil money deserve to lose their fucking money. You know what? They deserve to fucking get every fucking penny they have lost out of their fucking stupid fucking wallets. I'm annoyed at that. We were so fucking close to a full fucking house. 2 days in a row, we were 1 away. 2 fucking days in a row. God fucking damn it, I'm annoyed at that shit. Ah, for fuck's sake, man. I'm sorry, guys. I really thought today was going to be a day where somebody would win. We're celebrating 2K and everything, man. Celebrating 2K subs. And we're with such a strong, fucking solid start. And for fuck's sake, man. Right, okay, first of all, let's go live. Let's see what happens when we go live. How well is... let's just refresh the fucking page.
Oh shit, he was buff.
$50. Phil has $50 and it's all cause of Alan Guy again. So there we go. There's not a big surprise there. So that's current mode. That's current day. Phil has got $50 after all this time. So two seconds, guys. Kid Flim shouted out something on Twitter. He asked me to check out. So allow me to go to my Twitter. Slim Fast, I see what he means now, cheeky bugger. Okay, hang on, let me drag this over. Kid Flim's artistic talents are on show once more. Yeah, retweeted, there we go. A before and after, requesting to be made thinner. Now, if I'm correct here, the one on the left was the original Phil for the intro that he made DSP. And Phil's the one that said, I'm not that fat, come on, please make me thinner. And so you thought, okay, fair enough. Yeah, okay, that's what it was. So the left one was the original Phil that Kid Flim made for the intro, that little pixel art intro where he turns round. But Phil objected to it and said, I'm too fat. That's not me, I'm too fat. Make me thinner. And give me more hair and make me more handsome. And you're like, aye, calm the fuck down. I'll make you a bit thinner and that's it. You forgot to add the piss stain to his shorts and trousers, for fuck's sake. Ah, good picture though. I mean, that's some pixel. I mean, obviously, I do appreciate the hell of all the guys that do the art stuff, the arts of the Phil, Pixar animations with the animation stuff as well. It can't be easy to fucking fine tune that shit. And also Kid Flim as well. You know, the pixel art. Also, you need to make sure every single fucking thing is spot on. Because you'll technically have less of a canvas to work with because it's fucking pixel art. You have to make sure everything should be where it fucking ought to be. Not one thing out of place. Otherwise, you're just going to think, what the fuck is that dot doing there? It shouldn't be there. But yeah, it's some good shit. I really do like that. So, okay. Let's end things how it always end things, guys. Sadly, it wasn't a full house today. We were damn close to a full house, but it wasn't to be. But hey, it's still been a good day. You know, I mean, we got a full... We got 24 out of 25. It's a strong fucking bingo card. We got 2,000 subscribers to the channel. Thank you very much, guys, for that. I certainly do appreciate everyone's support. Thank you very much, guys, for subscribing to the channel. Thank you as well for the super chats. I really appreciate it. I hope you enjoy the rest of your Monday, however you end up spending it. Dasha is saying £50 rollover. I'll tell you what, I'll do it tomorrow as well. Because Dasha asked for it, if I get a full house tomorrow, £50. But tomorrow's the last day. Tomorrow's the last day, okay? But if we get a full house tomorrow, £50 for somebody in chat if we get all 25 out of 25. So tune in tomorrow, maybe a week long, and maybe no. I don't know. We'll fucking see. We'll see. I don't know. We'll see how generous I feel tomorrow. This time tomorrow. Thanks again, guys, for joining me. I do appreciate it. You know, hope you enjoy the rest of your Monday, however you spend it, and I hope to see you guys tomorrow for some more DSP Bingo if you wish to join me. So until then, have a good one, guys. I'll catch you all later. Have a good one. Peace out.
On September 14th, a pre-authorized payment of $16.51 from PayPal.
All right, Luna Mills has tipped me $1.30. It says, I'm back. What's your favorite type of shower? When you're showered in money, when you go outside, all of a sudden, greenbacks start falling from the sky, and you raise your face up. You're like, oh, you start dancing. You go, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. All right, I don't know what the hell you're talking about, but thank you for the first tip of the day. Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money.
yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah.
These contributions are mandatory.
Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, 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 yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah.
These contributions are mandatory.
Show me the money.
Read.
Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, 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 yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah.
These contributions are mandatory. And it's gone. Just gone like that. In an instant. Fucking gone.